text. It's like some little text.
I'm
This is a
a
work of fiction.
genius. Oh, do you know what's my first time streaming, guys?
Oh my god, you should quit.
Isn't that bad already? Come on!
This will go nowhere.
Bro, lock in, like.
You should get a job now!
Still waiting for fucking Zito. Where is he?
Where is
Bro,
it?
he's cooked. Bro is cooked. Bro is cooked.
Maybe his,
We got
his
mixed with
characters
time
will show up.
zones. Maybe we got mixed with time zones.
Daylight savings
I mean,
kills
maybe-
another user.
I mean, probably because you guys just had your daylight savings too in the UK, didn't you? Like,
Yeah,
you just
like-
had like a week
Oh,
ago.
yeah, a week ago.
That shit fucked me up because like I was supposed to get up like now, but it was 4. It's like, oh, I'm sure Lucy adjusted it. I was
Yeah,
snoozing, bro. I mean, I had a good sleep, so I don't
that
care.
said
Like,
that he was getting their daylight savings, so I kind of figured that it would be going back to 1, but Zito might not know that.
Yeah.
Zito in the
I
little pajamas
definitely-
and teddy bear, like, oh, I can't wait to wake up in an hour. We're all here. Oh no.
oh no.
I
Lucy,
definitely Googled, GMT to EST, and it said 2 would be, like, 2 EST is when we would start. And I was like, just in case. I'm gonna wake up real early.
Alright, so let me justify myself. I didn't realize Hammer Time was anti-daylight savings. Good for them, by the way. I didn't realize they wouldn't adjust for that. My bad, everyone. Lucy, how'd you get 1 million points in Sonic Adventure 2? Because I'm the best at that game. My bad. God forbid a
Yeah.
woman be amazing at Sonic video games. I know, breaking the
Yeah.
stereotypes.
Like, come on. Come on, chat.
You
Come on.
must know that her house has to be like the worst in the neighborhood, right next to a train. That's gotta be the fucking worst, being woken up every day at 5 in the morning by that bad boy.
I mean, I think at some point your body's just like, yeah, it's normal, and it just sleeps through it. Like,
Yep. As someone who used to live in a place that was right next to a train, yeah, you get used to it.
you know, like, duh.
Sometimes
Lucy,
your house
duh,
just
like-
shakes and things are loud.
I feel like you guys would be scared by earthquakes by that because like if you are so used to trains shaking your house, an earthquake is not gonna bother you. Like, nah, it's just another Monday.
I remember my sister coming in my room like, Gary, I'm like, what? There was an earthquake. I'm like, in my head, my big ass did not feel shit, bro. Like, bro, I thought that was my stomach, bro. I was like, I had no idea what was happening. Like,
I was just a little hungry. My bad, everyone. Alright, so does anyone remember where we left off at? I remember we went looking for
No.
Gary's character after Gary patiently, like a saint, waited 3 hours for his character to arrive, and he never did. We went searching.
Character.
but my ass went top bad, bro. It was great.
So
like,
it's so funny.
Validated for doing
Yeah.
so.
Do you guys remember that we went searching for Guy's character? And we're like, oh, we found him! Stray dog.
Yep.
Whoa! We're like, okay, so this is not Guy's character. We're close to it. We had to be close.
Yep.
Oh, but we made it.
We did make it. Gary's character is here.
Oh, so I imagine Zero will show up when they want to. Hopefully, maybe there won't be a character Zero has a voice. I'm coming, I'm sorry. I want to take
Alright,
bets.
good, we
Daylight
up.
savings. I'm better not. Daylight savings right now. Hey, bets.
I don't remember what my character is. Is he black? I think I picked a black guy.
Yes, he is black.
All right, cool. Now I can easily identify him while I play Marvel.
Speaking of, I have to switch over streams now.
Yeah. Jump off. Yeah.
Play Marvel vs. Capcom. Can't even blame you. The best game of all time next to Of the Devil. Not sponsored. Just true.
It's just good. Like, I'm talking to people, like, game, because I wasn't playing anything last time. I was literally like paying attention, waiting for my character to show up. Not this time. Like,
You know
I'm
better.
practicing.
Alright, so
Karen, if I come to Vegas this year, can you teach me how to play Marvel?
Yeah, I got you.
Yay!
I could feel Gary do the slow turn from Malcolm in the Middle looking at a child. The screen goes black behind, like, yeah, I could teach you how to do an OTG. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, of course. I could do that.
Let me give you a hint, by the way. He's not gonna go easy on you. I think, you know what, Guy? You don't need a whole bag. And I can hear the cracking in his knuckle, like, alright, no problem then. It's like, oh, you can hold back a little bit. Wait.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. Wait.
Like, he was doing like 100 hit combos on me. Like, wait. Now to see if Isaac Porter is as habitual as Fran claims.
Do you think Father was close with this man? This man who you've never met?
I think he was close with him, yeah. At some point. I think they played Marvel vs. Capcom sometimes.
That's the game I'm playing.
I had some help making that deduction from the voice call. Fran saw that the metadata showed a significant cooling of interaction between the two of them, particularly over the past month. But Fran also saw a phone call between the two last night.
Oh, saucy.
Close. They were roommates.
Oh
my god! Oh god, I called that.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were biting or holding hands in the same coffin? The straightest of friends.
You think they were sleeping together?
LUvvUcy, that is completely inappropriate for me or anyone to speculate about.
Inappropriate? Adonai, it's only...
I'm getting a very important text message from my private investigator. Excuse me! Get me the fuck out of this conversation.
Did you catch the killer yet?
It's the same stuff! Like, I immediately go to a different person. It's Hannah again. I can't escape. No!
What the hell? I sent you his POS.
Oh my god, is that Zito joining the call? Hold on, I got another call. I gotta take this real quick. Hannah again. Alright, Zito, I was taking a bet. Did you get fucked up by daylight savings?
No, I slept through my alarm.
I'm gonna gaslight you and say it's daylight savings. No, you're not getting any money from me. I need it.
No, pay up.
Nah, LUvvUcy, 20 sub. 20 gifted.
If you don't pay up, we make your cramps worse.
Please.
Oh no.
I can't take any more, please.
I'll transfer my cramps onto you so that it'll be off sync.
Take
You'll
my
get
sperm
2.
cramp.
Not the jackpot devil may cry period cram transfer. This is misogyny on a different level.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, by the way. No, it's okay, don't worry. Oh, wait.
I agree, it's okay.
Also, thank you, Traz, on YouTube for the $5. Oh, going straight to Tampads. Because I'm going to need them if you guys are going to do this to me. You know what the fucking worst thing is? That doesn't even cover the price of them. Do you know how expensive that shit is every month? It's like 16 pounds!
There's my alarm.
Oh.
It's like 24 Canadian dollars for a pack of
Listen,
them.
if they
And I don't
keep
even
increasing the
need
price,
them.
I'm just going to bleed out everywhere. It's your move, President. Let's fuck around and
Might as
find
well.
out. Go on! Find out! I can do this all day! It's Margaret Thatcher from the grave! I know you're there! I know you're a huge fan!
Oh my god.
I'm at his position. I haven't spoken to Porter yet. Anyway, there's no reason to expect him now.
Lame.
Damn, you're a fast typer. Surprised you have invested all of a sudden. Isn't David Asher a corporate sellout in your eyes?
Everyone's a corporate sellout. But Asher gets respect. If I'm a demolitions expert, he's like a really good architect.
Chaz on YouTube is saying it's awful pricing for a lot of things here in America. It sucks. Yeah, like, like they're just testing the waters. Like, oh my gosh, could you imagine if we get to a point where a pad is the same price as Nintendo Switch 2? Like $500. It's like, nah,
Oh
can't
boy,
do that no more.
730 Canadian dollars. Yum.
$80 for one string? Oh, how can I say no to such a deal?
It better become like a guided missile for that price.
That's almost sweet, I think.
Asher started out working in Cube.
Cube.
So in the architect analogy, by today's standards, he's like, I don't know. As a kid, he built all his bricks by hand. As a child, he yearned for the mines, for something.
So,
First we mine, then we craft.
Minecraft.
so I just want to say, Royal HD, Lucy, Snip Snip can help. I don't think you know how. So a little lesson in female anatomy. You don't snip it. You tie it. You do not snip it. No,
I think a little cut, snip.
so there's a different kind of bleed out I'm gonna do if you snip me below. I'm lightheaded. It's like, yeah, it's the same thing. Like, no! You know, that lit homework can help you with forming allergies. I don't.
Eat this analogy. Damn, it's censored. Thank you. Did that come through or did the characters break? It's supposed to be a guy giving you the finger.
Hieroglyphics.
I take it Cube is a programming language. What's special about it?
I'll be right back.
Pretty much anything coded in the last 20 years is web-based. You code with the assumption that you'll always be connected. So you can depend on having fat libraries of reference to lean on. And if something does go wrong, your errors get reported to you automatically.
But not Cube?
You can look it up.
Don't tell me a Google. You're my insider job. Come on.
But basically,
Right
Cube was
now.
originally for robotics and, like, machinery. Stuff that had to operate in mines. Minecraft?
Mine!
I tricked you! We're actually all going to watch a pirated Minecraft movie right now!
They're messing with the code right now!
Mine!
We're all going to jail together! Put on the pirated Minecraft movie! If I go down, you're all going with me!
Under the ocean. Middle of nowhere fields with zero signal service. So Cube had to be self-sufficient.
How rugged.
Where'd Asher learn Cube anyway? It's older than dirt.
Cube.
From like the 40s.
Hear me out. So do you remember like in like the first or second stream where I kept saying like, oh yeah, Asher's definitely like gonna change his mind into a robot? He could be like maybe a little older than we realize. I feel like right.
He's
Oh,
in a
definitely. I'm
cable.
starting to know.
He could be Margaret Thatcher and we just don't know it. He could be Minecraft Steve and we just don't know it. He could be any one of us and we just don't know it.
He's like all of a sudden she gets like a signal and it's just like, wait, I know where Dad is. He's underground. We need a map. We need to get him from the creepers.
I don't know. I think his father had a machine shop or something.
Vague.
Is Asher like Steve's job in this world? Yeah, I kind of think he is actually. Like he is the father of technology guy. He also steals credit from other people, so maybe he's like the Tulsa of this world. I don't know.
No, he's the Facebook of this world because like bro
the
definitely
Zuck.
doing that shit. Yeah, the Zuck, dude. Yeah, he stole that shit. According to the movie.
I wish I had smart friends to steal credit from. Looks at you guys directly. So what are you guys working on, by the way? Anything you want to shout out real quick to me before I say anything?
I mean, I
on,
already
Lucy,
sent you
I
some
dare- I
recordings, so
dare
you
you.
feel like you're good.
I fucking dare you to tell me that you can recreate any character I made from Balcart.
I just have to do an extremely long tail. I got you. I know you.
Damn, I hate that you're almost kind of completely right.
Yeah, well, David didn't like to talk about his family. And I never asked.
What did your private investigator have to say, Adonai?
And not telling. Oh, good conversation. Amazing. Talking to random people, my favorite thing. Is that one over there? He matches the photo fan said. Oh, this music is a bomb! Should I approach now or look around some more?
You should look around more.
Yeah, we should look.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a person I need to talk to. I just went straight for anything.
Oh, that's my enemy's stand right there. Like,
That noise always catches me off guard.
oh, good throw.
Thank you for the bits, Cam and Zio, by the way. Damn, I'm so nice of you.
I got you.
A bar stocked full of colourful selections and busy bartenders. Hope this isn't some kind of club you can order food in. Only time bar food is any good is when you're drunk enough to forget the taste and the gap between chewing and swallowing.
Incorrect.
Bar food is bussin'.
Bar food's pretty good. Like,
Our food good.
you don't go to enough bars. That's what that fucking means.
Yes, I can.
I don't know what I just said, but that's cool as fuck, Sarah. I
After-
definitely did not read that.
Very bog.
Things.
Oh, what, like Android food?
There is
What
no
does that
such
mean?
product.
Yeah,
So,
Fish
you're
food room.
racist, like, bro. Like, get locked in.
We're
Like,
good fucking fish food shakers.
oh, Sarah! Shakes a gigabyte of RAM. You want a terabyte, Sarah? I was about to shake this in my room, but if I shake anything that's metal, it's going to break. Just bang off my tail like, you want some crumbs? So what do androids eat?
oil.
Online user guides for Noble's warm models clarify that they don't eat anything in the traditional sense.
They eat for fun.
They get their energy from electrical charging, usually wireless. Whenever they need to eat, it's to replenish specific vitamins and electrolytes.
Oh, so horse electrolytes, got it.
Yeah.
Did you ever order those?
Do you think I could get them all to my house and eat them?
Yes.
And
Yes.
I have to be on a list. Like, no way they are getting to my house. Delivery will go missing, for sure.
They don't make them that big. You can get them pretty small, actually.
You think I can eat a big horse electrolyte? You think I'm stupid?
I
Yes.
believe in you. You're strong.
Yeah, I'm like horsepower strong. I could eat one. I can eat two.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I believe you could eat it, because you built like a horse, dude. Like,
I'm built like Celestia. I can take it. I'm built different.
Exactly.
Sounds a lot like what Mod users go through with the sports drinks and energy bars and charter separation anxiety.
According to the net, warm androids can ingest nutrient-rich processed carbohydrate pellets if they need to forego electrical charging long-term.
Processed pellets. You mean like kibble? Like dog
Oh my
food?
gosh, it is fish food.
I wasn't far off with the fish food thing!
Yeah.
God damn it! No, it's not like dog food at all.
Can you buy it from the pet store?
It seems that you can.
Oh my god.
She's my Nintendo dog! How is this something you have to look up anyway?
Because I've always just eaten whatever father gave me.
Yeah, he just fed you a bunch of flies, kiddo. Like what?
Have you ever had the Minecraft McDonald's meal? It's really good.
You got McDonald's?
Marbled beef, yeah. Marbled
no, you
beef,
can't have any.
never hydroponic avocados, foie gras.
Oh my god, this little kid is eating better than any of us.
That sort of thing.
I am not paying for any of that. There's gotta be like a button that just tells you where everything is, right?
What, you want to be like a Newgrounds point and click where you hit tab, it's like
Yeah.
selecting all the items.
Yes!
Yeah.
Like, listen, Have you ever played an old ass game and it's all just built into the texture? You can't tell what you're clicking. I am too old for this, man.
Kingdom. Yeah, Mean Fun Kingdom. Yeah.
Mean Fun Kingdom.
Yeah. Yes, like.
The stage for the talent, pretty close to the floor. I guess it fits with the whole round table aspect of this place. Everyone's on more or less equal footing, dancing in the dark once you get past the bouncer.
Do you think they might have met here?
David and Porter? I can't see David walking in here.
Because you found the walk so challenging?
Listen here, you little bitch. Because it's too loud to relax. And not dark enough to be anonymous.
I see.
No, you don't. It's too dark.
Shit.
What's that face? You got an opinion to share?
The atmosphere is not bad in here, but the music isn't quite...
Oh, you a Vocaloid fan? I'll find you a survey to fill out before we leave. What kind of music does an android even like? Do you like ringtones?
Early 21st century punk rock.
Is that just you? Or does that go for all androids?
I haven't met all androids. I can't speak for them.
Wonder what they would say.
If they're smart, they'd say that music peaked with early 21st century punk rock.
Kid, you were born the wrong generation. The debate settled. Too early to go to the moon. Too late for punk rock, but just close enough to play Of the Devil episode 1. I know there's something else out here. I can't see it, but I know there's someone else out here. You guys are right? There's gotta be something
I mean, if you talk to him, will it say if there's more stuff to investigate?
Okay.
Go to that yellow thing. Go to that yellow thing. There you go.
Could you imagine just hearing that cow scream in the middle of a night?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a Randy Marsh scream in the middle of the nightclub. Run!
Nobody would even bat an eye. It's just that's normal.
Yeah. No, a horse electrolyte fan got it. What kind of reading material gets left out in a club? A tabloid interview? Oh, baby, it's been so long!
Exclusive sit down with LUvvUcy. You've heard her name on everyone's lip. You've seen her face in magazines and commercials. And then double check to make sure the photos weren't labeled as edited. Now get all your burning questions about her answered here in our exclusive interview with the mysterious young woman who's being called, in perhaps the only truly unanimous vote that it's ever seen, the most beautiful woman in the world.
I gotta see a picture of
Why
this
the
lassie.
name? People think it's an ego thing, but it was just a random username I picked back when I was grassroots. Then it was a pseudonym to give me a little shade from all the attention. Now it's a brand, and I can't change it without setting the stock market into a spin, so... True. Facts. You're certainly influential. After partnering with you, Inti saw a 3,000% increase in share price. Yay! I'm happy for them, of course, but to be honest, it's a pain at times like this. She gestures towards her... Where am I?
Atop.
She gestures towards her clothes. A plain white t-shirt and gym shorts, with no branding visible. On anyone else, it might seem sloppy or even unflattering. On her, it only makes her natural beauty stand out that much more.
Is this Mark Zuckerberg? That's absolutely the things they would kind of wear, just like joggy bottoms and a random 5XL t-shirt.
Yeah. Who are you wearing, by the way? Sign. Can't wear anyone unless I'm attending something. If I don't dress like this, all my sponsors fall into bidding wars. Every time I leave the house. Does it stress you, all that attention? Dress is bad for your skin, right? They say mine's flawless. Can't argue with that. Do you have a skincare routine? Any tips you'd like to share? Be a little bratty. Act a little... Yeah. Be a little cummy. Keeps you young.
How do you get your skin so pale? Oh, let me tell you!
Let me tell you about the wonders of... And how old are you exactly? Everyone's dying to know. 18 to 29, now and forever. Don't get stuck on a cliffhanger like that. Hurry, log in below so you can read the rest. Quickly, time is running out!
Also,
Please!
love this first time chat saying, hello, new follower. In case you're wondering, my name is a reference to Cam Rider. I am so genuinely curious. Do you say that to every stream you go in, like a business card? Like, hello, yes, it's a reference, don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. I adore it, by the way. Great intro.
Looks around the room, looks at her desk, looks under bed, but I can't find who asked. I'm just saying, like,
No,
I
it's
don't,
fuck
I
you
don't know.
guys. You're being nice to them. They all reference to Cam Rider. You always do that. I'll kill you. Don't let anyone tell you it's cringe. Keep on doing what you do. You're a guy. Your reference to shut the fuck up. Be nice to them. Don't you ever say that to them again.
Oh my god.
What was the point in this article though? Like, why the fuck did we read this? Well, however old she is or isn't, Luxury's got one hell of a mind for business. It might do her more good than the face in the end. Maybe it's one hell of a face. In the meantime, she's... yeah, I mean, she's powerful.
Maybe
Power.
Maybe she's powerless because, like, she has to. She can't wear what she wants to wear, right? Otherwise,
and
stock
she
market
mentioned,
crashes.
yeah, like the stock market thing.
Yeah, but that is in itself powerful. That means, like, they have to constantly bid for her attention. She can ignore them and they would probably raise the prices. Like, it's kind of both. It's a 50-50 coin flip, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, because it could be either.
What's the over/under on this person being an android?
They said natural beauty, so
But would that feels
she's
like
definitely
a
supposed to. They wouldn't ask the age. Why do you want everybody to be an android?
because we kind of have like spiraled ourselves into that scenario.
You know, I'm going with
Not
powerful.
everybody's an android.
Woo! Some rises are too meteoric for even the Megs to grab the reins on. At this point, Luxury's got them at her mercy. She can send her stocks into disarray of one selfie. Look at that, how smart! Good for her! Yes! We love seeing a woman run the crypto market! Go you, bestie! Okay, yeah. That's him, alright. Damn, I love the tattoos everyone's got in this game.
Yeah.
It looks like he's killing time before his sets tonight. I like how... Okay, Go on.
Continue. No, what were you gonna say? You
I was
say
gonna-
what you have to say before I can read the line.
I was gonna say it's really cute how sometimes, because the way we're both drawn, not the way we're both drawn, because the way they are both drawn, her hands always over Sarah's hands. It's just nice. I think it's very cute. It's like,
You know what that means? John, me and Lucy holding hands?
oh my god, what if we held hands and we
gosh.
interrogated this ram guy at a dance club? Wouldn't that be so cool? What if we ate electric horse lights together? Ignore the fact that I said electric horse lights.
I heard that. Yeah, like,
Yep.
You get the fucking like horse-shaped string lights off of Amazon.
Yeah.
Ready.
this is so unreal, but we're playing Marvel Rivals, and I just see Lucy. I see Lucy. I almost said Lucy. I see Lucy with some shots. Like I saw that.
yes.
Thinking no one saw it. I was like, yeah, I saw you with those shots.
Yeah, so I was trying to play Hela the other day. Hela requires the best precision of your life. Every time they do a highlight of me and they would watch it, I was like missing every single one apart from one shot. And that's my highlight of the game. Like, please stop watching that. This is discrimination. Please look away anywhere else but me.
She's easy and hard to play. She's easy because her kit's simple. She's hard because you have to hit headshots with her. Like,
Yep.
Oh my god, so before we continue, right? I was doing so bad. We were on a low streak, right? And then suddenly, I start getting every headshot. I'm doing great. I'm cheering, I'm dancing. And both Harry and Lee looked at each other going, you smell that? Yeah, it smells like a bot game. And the way I went,
No.
what? What do you mean? What? The bot game? What in like low rank competitive? What have you got caught? No, like hand on shoulder. Lucy, they give you bots to make you feel better when you're losing too much. Like, no! Leon! This is real! Don't take it from me!
I regret to inform you, but this is a bot game. Like,
Yup.
I'm sure that you need to hang back. As for me,
play it gay.
the third
Need one
option.
more option there.
Okay.
Need one more option there, baby.
Yep.
Just a splits in front of you. have you ever tried this one? It's like, what?
The fuck? Like,
I would play it straight because I'm a lawyer, right? But I need to see her version of play it cool because I know it's going to be the most horrendous thing we've ever seen in our lives. It has to be, right? Hey there!
hey.
Some sick beats out there on the floor, right?
Sick beats.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. Man.
No Riz. No Riz.
What the hell? Are you a fucking cop or something?
Morgan on the
cop bar.
Morgan on the floor picking up her chips. Like, no! I'm not a cop.
Bro, minus the hair, I kind of dress like this guy. Minus the piercing and minus the no shirt. Actually, no, I do that. Never mind.
Translucent shirt.
Yeah,
And
I have a
tattoos.
vest like that. Yeah, not yet.
Minus everything. That's you. Yeah. Yeah. Apart
You
from everything, that's me.
You know. I mean, I have the bracelets though. I have
You
that.
do
I
actually. Yeah.
definitely have
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
that. And you are really dressed like a cop. God damn, you're meaty, aren't you? Fucking vultures, man. Bro, you are losing social credit. Like,
Please, I can't lose here. We're on a one save file. We picked high roller. I can't go all the way
you're
back.
on a what file? Oh, you're a nerd too? Oh, more credit lost.
But perhaps I just start over. My name is Morgan, and can I reload the save file at age?
No, you can't.
Oh, I can! My name's Morgan. I was David's friend. I'm currently his lawyer. Can we talk?
Not here.
Where'd you go?
Just. Oh, there he is.
Thanks, Isaac. Oh, September 18th, 183. What the fuck is that in
Taller than-
height?
I'm taller than him.
You're 6 feet, right?
I am 193 centimeters.
Yeah.
Oh, so like a few centimeters off. Only a few.
Yeah.
Like single digit centimeters off.
No, that's like a good inch.
He's roughly 6'1", 6'2".
And his blood types are B+. His occupation is musician and bassist. He likes anateries, grilling, and champagne.
Itinerary.
Yeah, that word. And just like resistance training, produces an ad. Chat, do you want to skate to ads? Oh, you mother. She's a
Okay, so the advert is ads like for advertisements. You just spelled ADD.
Yeah, no, I think it's ADS.
I mean ads as
Yeah, 'cause there's
in
two Ds there.
androids.
Maybe
Oh,
that might be.
man, he's little droid racist, dude. Like, he's taking our jobs type shit. Like,
Ooh. He's also best at gift giving, hates doing folding laundry, and fave quote, I don't do regrets. Oh, did we not check Sean?
Quote, don't ask me for anything ever again.
Wait.
it's like, well, what's up? Did I miss this?
Yeah,
Like,
you did. So
Yes,
this
you
is
did.
the
You went to sleep.
CEO.
Oh, I would have woke back up, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck?
This is the CEO, Helen Young, born December 9th, 166 cm. What is that, Gary?
Huh, wait, what?
Oh
What
no,
now?
we're not so good at inches, are we?
That's like 5'8".
Fuck.
He
Weight
is
59 kg, blood type AB+, occupation VP of Android Futures at Noble Electronics, likes red meat flower gardens, high friend counts, dislikes working from home, shopping online, waiting, languages fluent and free, but you'll never know what, enjoys attending baseball games, and our hentai is getting shown to shut the fuck up.
Oh, she likes balls? Rubs hands, like,
She looking for
Rub
more
balls.
children to shut the fuck up. I can solve that.
yeah.
Queens never cry. Do, do, do.
Lock in noise. Like,
Oh.
Thanks, Isaacs.
don't thank me yet. I might just sit here, shut my mouth, and stick you with my tab. What kind of lawyer are you? What kind of friend?
I'm his defense attorney.
I think you missed the bus on that then, yeah?
And I'm a friend that needs to know what happened yesterday.
Doesn't everyone? Try somewhere else, friendly lawyer. Haven't seen him in weeks.
I dig it. You might not have seen him, but
What's
nothing. Please please don't take my chips.
Hmm?
Please,
What's
no,
up?
no,
Huh?
He's so hungry. He's so hungry.
You're not very good at this, huh?
I can already feel the chips slipping out of my greasy pockets filled with spaghetti. Don't do this to me, bro. Not if I'm the DJ.
I'm the DJ.
Slips out.
Get it gone.
But we both know that you spoke with him over the phone yesterday, only a short time before he died.
How the hell?
Isaac, it's pretty obvious that you don't want this particular spotlight to linger on you any longer than necessary. So why don't we cut to the chase? No lies, no playing coy.
Fine.
Sarah?
Sick him.
Yes, Adonai?
Yeah, sick him, Sarah! Get those
What
chips
the
back!
hell is that? What the hell is that? Like,
I'd make
Is that
dog
thing
noises. I
transmitting?
just have a dog singing in my booth and I don't want to freak her out.
Oh, is your dog noise so... You are a talented voice actor. I believe you could scare your dog with barking. Like, your dog would be like, oh, there's an actual dog in here!
What the hell is that?
I am not streaming any data, no.
Porter doesn't seem to recognize Sarah either. One more person... Get out of my head! I'm monologuing! One more person David was keeping secrets from. I need to record everything for the court.
Fine.
What you got there, buddy?
Nanya.
Nanya, what's that?
Your business.
Chips fall out even further. Porter, please, we're on high roller. I want to go back 12 hours.
Oh my gosh.
It's root beer.
Could you imagine a setup? All right, you know how people do the +2 -2 thing? Could you imagine having it set up so that anytime chat says -2 or +2 in the top left corner of the stream,
Lose chips.
you'll either gain chips or lose chips?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I would not even get to the court. You two are together, is that correct?
We were together. I ended it. Yesterday.
Ooh, care to elaborate?
On our entire relationship?
Look, you can tell me everything once and I can get it on record. Or you can hear the same questions over and over again from 1,000 different cops and Meg for the next 3 months. Damn,
I'm
your
in a
back
bar.
scratchy.
No, I'm putting ice in my drink. Look, we're in a bar, right? Like, right now. Okay.
Can we have some?
I mean, it's just ice. You like ice?
Yeah.
Little snack, just a little crunchy snack.
Mm.
Iron deficiency.
Mm.
Oh my god,
Does
is
that
that
help?
ice?
Oh yeah, no, that helps
Yes.
with iron deficiency.
Wait, what?
Why?
I don't know, I just heard it. Apparently it's an iron deficiency thing if you like to chew on ice.
Uh-oh.
I think they're lying to you so you don't actually fix anything.
I heard this somewhere, I'll look it up. I'll fact check
As
it.
Wait.
someone who occasionally has iron deficiency, yes.
Wait,
It just, you know,
guys.
it just stabilizes.
Chewing on ice is just nice, you know, like, it's not an iron deficiency problem, like, it's just nice, just a little treat.
Oh, you're...
With-
God
No
bless
sugar
your soul.
cubes.
No!
Iron, dude.
But we met in a bar. I'd seen him come in a few times. Each time with someone else. Each time talking with his mouth but not looking with his eyes.
Autism and iron deficiency.
No, it ticked me off. Scribbling on napkins and letting his single chin and tonic sweat onto the table for 2 hours.
Chin.
His dates would go to the bathroom or take a call and slip out that bag. One would even make it 10 minutes. And he'd still sit there the rest of the night unfazed. Couldn't tell if he was oblivious or stupid or shameless or the most confident man in the world. He ticked me off. Really pissed me off, man. One night, things were slow and my set had been canceled. His date hadn't even bothered to think of an excuse before bailing, so I asked him why he insisted on coming there night after night. just to ignore vapid people he wasn't interested in. Had a shitty bar with drinks he didn't like. And he just said, because I like your music.
Sounds just like him.
Man, did that tick me off. So I started beating it was cute early on. Him being so passionate about work, I could barely pretend to understand. And I like that we gave each other space, you know? Space.
Nice.
Felt like we were being mature or whatever.
Until...
There was no until. No one day where everything turned sour. But at some point, I started to understand where his priorities were and how I ranked in them. Like I said, he was passionate about his work. I just wrongly assumed he would also be that passionate about me at some point.
This guy was DJing for years. Saw this guy fumble every bad bitch who came in here and said, okay, but surely I'm gonna be the change zone. Like, what do you mean? What are you so?
Yeah. I'm different. Like, I'll make him lock in.
Like, this guy who scribbles on used napkins for hours instead of talking to his date. Oh, irresistible. It's like, what do you mean?
I'll make him lock in.
Damn, that's some animator behavior.
So I pulled away a little. Wanted to see if he'd notice, if he'd miss me.
Oh, he absolutely did not. Like, that guy's still, if he was alive, he's still scribbling.
Yep.
Testing him. Like that isn't the biggest red flag in the world. He never budged. I could ignore him for days and he wouldn't even at least be a bit ashamed to see me.
Are you sure you two were even dating? Like, he was like, I'm so glad I have such a nice friend that values my space. Why won't he call me?
Flirt with me, huh?
How?
If I picked a fight, he'd never get angry or upset. Just apologize. He didn't want to fight with me. Guess he was never invested enough to bother. It was my mistake. Watched him sit there all those nights, not giving a shit, and people walked away. And I had this stupid idea that somehow, for whatever reason, I'd be different. That I would be special.
Honey. Honey.
But it wasn't, so I ended it.
Now I get to watch him fumble even more bitches if he was still alive. Last night?
I called him, didn't expect him to pick up. I had everything prepared to leave a message with an assistant or ad or whatever. Okay, yeah, robot. But he answered. First ring. Without hesitation, shame, or awkwardness. That ticked me off.
Dude, you are built like a clock. Everything ticks you off.
Yep. So I told him
All
exactly
tick, no
how
talk.
valued he had made me feel the past few months. Told him exactly how insignificant I felt as a boyfriend of the illustrious David Azure.
And what did he say?
Okay. He apologized. And then he asked me if that was all I called to tell him.
This could have been an email, Porter.
What a Sigma man.
I love him so much. I hate him so much.
Oh, my bad. Are we good now? Like, can I go back to work?
Like,
German is streaming right now. I'm busy. Can this be a call later on email? Woof. Yeah, literally what I said. Woof.
yeah.
Hung up after that. Spent the rest of the night wrapped in warm disdain for him and his coldness. It made that easy for me. It really ticked me off.
Thank you for your feedback. We will take that into consideration.
Went to sleep hurt, but clean, ready for something new. And then this morning I wake up to see that my ex killed himself not 2 hours after he let me walk out of his life without so much of a don't. What the hell, man?
Does that tick you off?
What the hell, David? And now, you're just the tip of the iceberg of lawyers and reporters and buzzards.
Did you start the song title I Love Crepes? Like the first, like, what? Okay, sure.
Oh, I bopped to the song, dude.
Parasites who want to hear about the man who sent David Asher over the edge. Never wanted to be his last lifeline or the straw that broke his back. Just wanted to be his goddamn boyfriend. Turns out that was asking for too much.
Yeah, this does look really bad for Porter. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like,
Yeah.
2 hours breakup into suicide is a bad look. Like, oh.
Probably definitely going through it.
Thank you for the bits, Epa. Has anyone seen the Minecraft movie? I have not, but I think some of you guys will go see the Minecraft movie. Didn't you tonight? Was it good?
I could. I mean, I'm a grown ass man. I can just go like after this. Like, I'm really thinking about just going by myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's yet to be determined whether David committed suicide.
You serious? You serious?
You don't have all the facts.
I almost want to give him a JJ voice, and you do? You want to point to anything else?
They do. The Minecraft movie tonight is how we find out how he actually dies.
Flint and steel? Yeah, I heard about that.
A chicken jockey killed him. I know. I have the proof.
Thought so.
Thanks for your time. I'll let you get back to it.
That's it? No summons?
Me, I have it all recorded. Who gives a fuck?
me playing you kid.
The court has no need for you to retell a sad story like that.
The court, huh?
Sorry to bother you at work. Sarah, let's go!
Your discography is very impressive,
Yeah, thanks.
and your range is remarkable. So it pained me to see that all your works in the last quarter have been so melancholy. I think
Well, what the hell would you you know anything about that? What's the matter? Can't find the words? Need to steal them from somewhere first? Butcher them before shitting them back out?
I was not trained on any data sets that...
Nah, pardon me. My mistake, really. Not your fault you're only standing here because rich prick nerds were allowed to rob the world blind for most of the century.
Who the fuck requested this song in the background? Where is this? I'm trying to dance back here!
I hate robots! I hate robots!
Sarah, we're leaving! Sarah!
Robots!
Robots!
Oh my god.
Sarah, we have to go now! It's getting bad in here!
He was under the false impression that I was programmed using a massive automated learning model, an early 21st century...
Not that. Why'd you talk to him?
I wanted to... I just felt that I should say something to him.
A word of advice. People don't want comfort from strangers, especially when they're androids. They want it from the people they want it from. Coming from anyone else is just corn syrup and a parched tongue. It doesn't matter how sweet it is, they'll just start gagging.
You know a lot about people, don't you, Adonai?
Compared to you? Yeah, I'm ChatGPT. I'm a goddamn savant!
Oh.
Come on, there's not much time left.
Is there still somewhere you want to investigate?
Somewhere I need to return to, actually. Porter was right. As things stand, I don't have any evidence that could establish alternative interpretation of the facts. But if the death exists hard evidence that could prove his death was a suicide, there's only one place I could find at this point.
My bro's back to playing Marvel in the back.
There would be a Marvel setup at this club.
I hate David Asher, bro. God damn it!
I saw him fumble every bad bitch who would come to play Marvel. He would do 100 hit combos on them, then give them a goddamn chance.
Venom, could you lock the fuck in? We're in the middle of a match.
Normal employee, housing building, plateau. Penthouse, basement. I expected more words.
Uh-huh.
Base-
The baby.
You sure you don't want another look at the crime scene?
Why are we so high up? Are you like giving me a piece so I get a better view? Showing my lawyer places she's never seen before. The top of the fridge. Wow.
I love those memes.
Yeah.
So much.
I'm all out of time. Gotta approach this from the other angle.
The other angle?
You know, inductive versus deductive, fill up chessboard and all that. Haven't you ever read a mystery novel?
Not recently.
Mystery films.
Well, let's see if you've paid any attention then. What killed David Asher?
Me.
Wait.
Oh.
I mean, maybe we don't know yet.
Wait, do we? Oh fuck! It's been so long. What did kill David Asher again?
Poison. Apparently,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming back to me. Yeah. Could you imagine
so-
your lawyer in court like, what happened again?
My working theory is not even my working theory, sorry. The summary the working summary is that gosh, words jumble. It's been a while since I've talked. So he possibly poisoned himself because him and the VP were together, and when he went to go make drinks, he came out with his already poured in his hand and then poured, and then the poison wasn't in the liquid, it was on the cup. And so when he drank the poison, he stood up and then
Drink the
fell
poison.
backwards
Drink the poison.
and died.
Drink the poison.
Drink the poison.
Yeah, this makes
Yeah.
sense, yeah. 10 points.
There's a point system?
Now, how did that poison get into his bloodstream?
He must have ingested it orally.
And how do we know that?
The medical examiner found no injection marks or wounds.
And if he inhaled it?
Inhaled it? Why?
Leave
Father
the
was
one.
not the cocaine.
Yeah, remember that sentence when we go to court. Leave the whys to someone who's actually understands them.
I won't be able to understand anything if I don't practice.
Practice by answering my question.
Oh yeah, that was the other theory. Is because the antidepressants, he was on a depressant and then drank alcohol as well,
Right.
which could have also poisoned him.
Yeah.
My goat Max Payne wouldn't have died of that. I'm just saying, like.
Oh, definitely. He could have a horse legs, right?
So the other theory, right, is that someone messed with his inhaler, right? Tampered with his inhaler to cause him to either have more or, like, you know, not full on overdose, but have enough to where drinking the alcohol would kill him.
But highly unlikely. We would have found a delivery system for it in the building, like an inhaler.
Right. An airborne poison is either shoved in your face or sprayed over a wide area. And no one's
Yeah.
around. David has shown any kind of symptoms, so all we're left with is an oral intake.
Eliminating the impossible. What's next, Adonai?
Young's corroborated the statement was that David didn't exhibit any irregular symptoms of behaviour until he started drinking that night. And the police didn't find anything unusual in any of the food or drink at his home.
Except for his cup. The results were inconclusive.
Young was drinking from the same bowl in the same type of cup, but didn't get sick. I'm still confident she threw that shit the fuck up. So guys, see when you left, right?
Yeah.
They were basically going into details about if you were an old employee, you knew how to throw pills up. It was just one of those things because you had to take so many pills to work in this kind of job. So the old folk would just, just that up. So I'm like, oh, this motherfucker has a gag reflex and she knows how to put that on immediately. I know she does. Like, both of them being poisoned, and she's like, I gotta get this out of me now.
Yeah, but based on the evidence that we were given, both her and David both should have known this capability.
Yep. But it's possible that David, wouldn't have known that he had too much of his depressant or anything like that.
Yes.
He also did go for a breakup.
Yeah, going through a breakup and then also fucking like drinking on top of that before drinking or inhaling whatever is happening here.
Yep.
Like, imagine Jung realizing they're both poisoned, and he's like, nah, I'm good. Come on! Like a dog, spit out! Spit out, bro! Come on, David!
I also do remember him, like, Jung did say that, like, Asher's, like, last words was, this seems like a good time to end it all.
Yeah, he did!
Definitely not
And
cuss
then
at all.
died.
Oh my god, like, if she is innocent, she is going through the worst trial of her fucking life. Like, I tried to make him spell it out, I really did! We have to conclude then that David's cup alone was poisoned.
That all seems logical. And consistent with the police's theory of suicide. So, why are we down here?
Ow. Minus 10 points. Cringe. Not based.
That's a 0.
You suck.
Chat, get up. David left the parlor and came back with whiskey and 2 cups. Young told us as much, and apparently the cameras upstairs support her story.
So we have to conclude then that he got them both from this bar?
What's this game about? Yuri lawyers and murder mystery. That is the best example I can give without spoiling anything. I'm so serious. Like, this is Ace Attorney if they could actually have gay lawyers. And competent lawyers, actually.
Yeah.
Better, 5 points. Good for you. Oh, but unfortunately, Gryffindor, whatever it's called, just got 50. Oh, sorry. That still pisses me off. Like, back in the day, when everyone loved Harry Potter, right? It pissed me the fuck off that Gryffindor would just get points out of nowhere for being brave. Those kids nearly killed everyone. They get expelled, not points.
It was very brave that they almost killed everyone.
It was so brave how you left Hermione to die in the toilet. 50 points, Harry Potter. Well done. Good job.
Wait, when's the GameCube Harry Potter game? Like, let's play.
Dude.
I think that'd be fucking sick. Like, I had that game as a kid. I did not beat it. I didn't know what I was doing.
I did. I 100%ed it many a time.
The shitty ass one with like the textured faces and everything.
No, there's a GameCube one. I
Yeah.
think you can get a PlayStation 1.
It's Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah.
It had a PS2 port and a GameCube version. I liked the GameCube version a lot better because its colors were a lot brighter and more cartoony. But the PS2 one didn't have the magic effect on the wand constantly. That was like the only differences.
Did he also get poisoned from the cabinet?
The police have been in here since we left. According to their ARCS files, they didn't find anything that matches that poison down here.
So the poison somehow went straight into his drinking cup then. I need to flip this around again.
But if you turn something 360 degrees, you're just back to...
Minus 20 points! So if I was the prosecution, what would I want more than anything? Proof that David knowingly
Drugs,
added Not now. Proof that David knowingly added the poison himself. Yeah.
Who are you talking to? Drugs, Milord! Drugs, Milord! Drugs,
Oh, peasants! Oh, we will have them soon! Wait till the court's over! Wait until the police are out of sight before we start taking that!
Milord, I'm feeding.
I need drugs, Milord!
You will have your horse electric soon! Wait till the police are gone!
I need drugs, me lord, right now. I need drugs, me lord.
I need illegal drugs in the Pirate of Minecraft movie now. Shh, shh, shh.
There's a bottle of Jack, some weed, and Minecraft movie, me lord.
You wouldn't do that.
And you can make that claim because there's no visual evidence to contradict you. How long was David off camera?
From 7:36 p.m. to 7:40 p.m. when he left the parlor to get the liquor from this bar.
So if he had David on camera for those 4 minutes and he didn't poison himself in that time,
He would have the perfect alibi for the crime.
proving his innocence.
But Adonai, we don't have footage of that. There are no security cameras down here.
I think there are.
What do you mean?
Alright, so I noticed like streams ago, but literally right behind Morgan, isn't that like the security camera right there? Like the thing with like the long ass password. Like I'm so sure I remember that.
Maybe.
No, that was literally just a keypad.
Oh, this whole building is coded head to toe in the penumbra security system, courtesy of Noble. Every console, every corner, every Android on every floor, it's all plugged into penumbra. Except that. Oh, the one thing I pointed was the only thing that was. Okay.
That panel is...
Manufactured by the Cotter Security Systems. Why would David put a console for a different security system in exactly one corner of his penthouse?
I've never given it much thought.
Well, it's been bothering me all day. But my curiosity alone can't scale a 64-digit wall.
You mean...
Signal hijacking, or whatever you want to call it. Have you tried it before?
It is illegal and unnecessary. Father would not...
Father's dead. My bad.
He would not have installed hidden cameras in his own home.
My bad. Sorry about that.
It's like one of the guards.
My bad. Sorry.
Yo, that ain't my fucking dead. My bad. My bad.
That was inappropriate of me. I'm sorry, too soon. At the end of the day, I can't make you do anything. Well, actually, I probably can now that you're registered to me. But aren't you the one who wanted to prove his innocence?
Grow up.
Eliminate the impossible. I will need your
Row,
express
row.
verbal command.
Not like... Go on.
No.
I don't want to...
feel like it.
Not like David can press charges against us at this point. Do it. Do you really need me to say that?
For the purposes of record keeping, yes.
Motherfucker, no way are you gonna put me in the courtroom and say, oh yeah, she gave me verbal permission to hijack this man's dead fortune. Shit, no! If you...
I've gotten past the 64-digit code, and I have found cameras. There are a number of them embedded in the room's walls and ceilings. As you theorize, they are on a separate network from the rest of the building.
What are they feeding to if not Penumbra's system?
Behind my hibernation unit.
A false wall in the back of a safe.
Oh my god, I love House of Leaves. That's what that is, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, cool.
I don't understand. Why would Father possibly have a hidden system of cameras inside his own home?
Freak.
Beats me! He was brilliant and more than a little odd. Throwing a little bit of money in the art, become eccentric.
I see. I think...
I don't. What the fuck was he thinking? What was he afraid of? Why didn't he come for me for... Ooh, time short. Got facts now and leave the conclusion for later. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is.
Me with mouse-shaped throat.
Me as Tom looking for Jay. Where's my mouse gone? Where?
Where's my mouse?
Me playing Mario Paint. Where'd my mouse go?
What's the story with this anyway? Some kind of fault in the foundation?
I don't know. I've never noticed that crack before.
Might want to get those eyes checked.
There's nothing wrong with my vision. This crack just must have been created during my recent hibernation.
Oh, well, back to the same place I was before I fumbled Porter. Go away! How? How did David drop away a bunch of times over and over in the same spot?
Maybe it was his big ass. Like, who knows? Like,
Oh, my CEO is flat. David, turn around. What did David even do with all his equipment? Try his laundry?
get swole.
What makes you so sure he wasn't exercising?
Did you ever see him use any of this crap?
No, but he must have used the weights when I wasn't looking. Since he promised me that he'd take better care of his health.
Sarah, he's fucking Sarah, these weights are all maxed out. David couldn't have put up numbers like that, even if he was piling up. My bad.
Don't be so sure, Adam.
My goat, like.
Pardon?
The following is a true story based on primary sources who were present for the event and its aftermath. Copenhagen, 1981, 8:10 a.m. local time. A towering man with the musculature of a world-class professional rugby player enters the Global Dunkin' Bank in Fredericksburg Lane. He explains to the bank teller that he has a bomb in his suitcase and that he wants his pin bag filled with unmarked bills. A security guard approaches him from behind with a nightstick and swings. But the man simply catches the weapon and bends it into a twisted knot with his massive dinner plate-sized hands.
Yowie hands.
It's true.
I was really thinking that same shit. I'm not kidding.
When asked to describe the suspect to the police afterwards, the teller had only this to say. That man was all muscle.
Oh my god, it was Muscle Man who robbed a bank.
You know who else robbed the bank? David Asher.
The rest of the bank heist proceeds without incident, and the man exits the building just as police arrive on the scene, when suddenly, his suitcase explodes. But it's just a smokescreen. Local officers quickly recognize the ploy and rush towards the door, grabbing each of the hostages as they flee while desperately searching for the perpetrator. What they find instead is a diminutive, frail, sheepish young man, barely 160 centimeters tall, holding a gym bag full of money, with no recollection of how he got there.
Motherfucker, you got robbed by Bruce Banner, like when you turned into the Hulk.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Renowned psychologist and trained hypnotist Dr. Werner Kurtzer wrote the following in his diagnosis.
Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Jack. That's what he wrote in the diagnosis.
He wrote, "Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. And acute dissociative identity disorder."
Thanks, Jack.
That's right. That man was a Twitch streamer.
Oh my god.
And so great was the disparity between his two halves that when they switched control, he physically changed, becoming taller, bulkier, and capable of previously unthinkable feats of strength.
Hulk.
So be careful what you say a man like Father can't do, just because of how he looks on the outside.
Sarah, every single word you just said was false.
You want to know what he can't do? Live.
Sarah, were you on Reddit again? Don't believe everything you read on it.
Oh.
Damn.
Sarah reading all the Onion articles. Did you know they had to close the internet down for a week, Adoni? Did you know? Yeah, okay. Oh, Sarah, how do we tell you about that, sweetheart?
Pool's closed! Pool's closed!
Won't somebody open them? I You like Mudkip's Adonai? Yeah, okay, we gotta sit you down real quick. I gotta show you some stuff.
But we're blocking 4chan, bro. Like we can't let you on that bitch. Like no more Newgrounds as well.
You know, I'm a huge fan of the Rise of the Brave Tango Dragons. Alright, Tumblr's banned too. We're getting you. Just get off the internet entirely, kid. Not until you're 20. The liquor cabinet this mystery hinges on. The police have been through it all by now, and they didn't find foreign content in any of the spirits. No poison to be found here. Well, not any kind of poison. In which case, can I make you anything?
Well, if you're offering, I'll have...
Sorry, you're way underage, aren't you? 2 years older. You... not for you. Sarah, watch some Coca Man, have some orange juice.
Can I have apple juice instead?
No! Took that one a lot worse than I expected. Aw, cheer up! Maybe you'll find a mocktail if you climb to the top of the ladder.
This is a rolling ladder. A kind of step ladder, not a ladder.
Don't you dare use Ace Attorney Vips on me!
Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it.
Sarah, we're also banning you from the Game Grumps Let's Play channel. Not until you are 20. You have another 18 years to go, kiddo. What?
Remember, a ladder extends, but a stepladder folds out.
And...
It's important to know the distinction.
I'd bet my life savings that the subject will never come again. Ever.
Insert crowd laughter here.
Could you imagine if that's a murder weapon somehow? At the dinner table,
Yeah.
Dr. Jean tried to make him spit out the poison and hit him with a step ladder. Like, come on! I know you can throw it up!
You know, I think I'm killing you. Like,
There's gotta be a point after, like, you know what? If I can't save him, I might as well just commit to it, right? Like, my fingerprints are here. I might as well just kill him at this point. So, is that the original?
It was appraised and confirmed to be genuine.
At least he didn't get ripped off. I'm a Philistine when it comes to this kind of stuff. What does an android see?
I see a meeting. Or perhaps an encounter? Two apex forces of nature. Two kings of the forest. The stag and the tiger.
What the
Or
fuck?
Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire.
I see Rayquaza coming in from the highest top to stop Kyogre and Groudon from fighting.
I see a Nintendo Switch that's $450.
Guy, I'm so sorry. It's actually more than that.
Yeah. Bro, Canada has it way worse. Like,
$730
no, it's
with
real
video
bad.
games that cost $130.
Yep.
What? All because we're connected to America.
Ooh, so in the UK, right, we have a how much do you care about this small company contest. You can only get the pre-order if you have over, I think, 200 hours on a Nintendo Switch. If you have paid for 2 years for the plan. If you're on the family plan, get fucked, you don't get it. And I think another criteria. Basically, you had to be a paying fan for all these years to get in.
So on one hand, I think it's good.
Yeah, for scalping
Because-
reasons.
Yeah, for scalping reasons. I
Yeah.
think it's bad on the other hand because it should all you gotta do, card emoji, put in your license, like put in your license, and then you can pre-order. Yeah, man, we just make sure we know who's scalping us so we can kill them. Like.
Could you imagine if they accepted like a different offer? It's like, I need you to tell us where Ultima lives. He has been spreading so much information. Just give us
find
the
him.
details.
Like-
Where do we send the ninjas? I'm not doing it. We'll take off $100. All right, so you're twisting my leg. He lives on.
Okay, so you drive a hard bargain. Okay,
Like, where are the leakers? I'll never say. How about Mario Kart a month early? All right, so I might know a guy. Great, I'm
I
officially
know a
less.
guy who knows a guy.
I'm officially less cultured than the robot. Alright, let's refocus here. Forget about the switch for 1 second. So there's some kind of hidden door behind your bunk bed, huh?
Essentially, though a bunk bed would imply a second or third.
How do we open it?
One moment. I see.
Interesting.
Got open already?
I cannot open this door.
What?
It is a Tethys Basics Stratocure.
That anti-hack feature in the name is real.
It's a closed system, Adonai.
Then open it. Like, what the fuck? The hell am I supposed to do now?
Strange. There was an if-then toggle enabled in the security parameters.
I don't know.
When Father last adjusted the settings here, he made it so that the door would never open so long as I was hibernating.
Oh, so we just gotta turn you off. Easy. And he made it so that I was the only one who could wake her up. Meaning, this is a door that only I can open. Alright, try to stick my hand back in her mouth. Turn off button.
Yep.
Wait, the turn off button's in her mouth?
Yeah, that's how we woke her up.
Yeah, we
That's
woke her up.
that's no good. That's no good.
I think it's a biblical reference. I'm gonna be entirely honest.
I think it's a sexual reference. I'm gonna keep it up.
I'm sure there's something in the Bible to explain it.
Could you imagine we find out like a year later in episode 6? Oh yeah, I was just a freak. David! What do you mean?
I could have put that bitch anywhere, but I think that was a good
A
spot.
combination of numbers or letters. Did you and Father have any influential moments in your life that revolved around the 6-letter word?
Nothing comes to mind.
Wait,
Wait, Marvel.
no, cheers.
Wait, hold on. CHEER.
Ding, 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 ding. Open sesame.
Die the way he lived. What a man.
Lit.
Is there a code but that he only knew that I could?
Put in cheers right now.
No death.
That'd be so fucking funny.
What's that?
Could it be your birthday? Or his?
If David set the password to songs as dumb as that, I'll never forgive him.
As you say, Adonai.
Is it Adonai? I don't know. I'm taking random fucking shots in the dark here.
He.
Do Adonai.
The way that I just looked at you, like, I don't even care what this text. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, wait. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh. How do I spell
Adonai.
ad?
Where did he go? I'm him.
I mean, she's been saying it the whole game, so like.
Yep.
What was the password, Adonai?
Alright, so shout outs to Worldgrave on YouTube. In the Jewish leisure of Golem, the rabbi activated the deactivated Golem by removing a wood piece of parchment from under its tongue. Word of God and all that.
Whoa.
And you said David was a fucking freak. Don't you feel bad, Gary?
What if it's both though?
Gary, no!
Like,
Yeah,
what
I did
if,
do a
like-
biblical reference, but I'm also a freak.
I'm just a freak for real. Let me know. Like,
David, no! You'd never guess.
I could probably guess. What was it?
Yeah, you did guess! Did feel a bit out of character, David utilising so much cloak and dagger tech. And I've definitely been struggling with the idea of him doing home improvement. But one step in here and it all makes sense.
wait, it's kind of chill in here. What the fuck?
Dude, he was a streamer. It's a pack room. Oh, he was a streamer.
Scary.
A panic room is a place for rich people to hide in when people start bouncing bricks off their windows. They're typically not even on the blueprints.
Someone noble built this penthouse for one of their executives.
Someone slipped this into the mix, and it remained in the noble's blind spot ever since. All David had to do was repurpose it. And make sure you're capturing all of this. I don't want to miss my one chance because of discovery technicality.
I understand, but you needn't specify. My memory is flawless. I can play back visuals, sounds, sensations. I can even give detailed reports on air particulates.
What was the password?
It was Wait, fuck.
Hold on, don't tell. Hold on, don't tell me. Hold on, don't tell me.
Or like putting your fingers on her head to like get it telepathically.
Yeah.
Think twice? I don't even think once.
Did you see? It's a YouTube short of guys like, I know 5 different languages. I know every type of arithmetic whatsoever. Just ask me anything. 9 plus 10. That's gotta be like 7, I think. Like, so you caught me at a bad time. Like,
Just ask me everything else. What's 9 plus 10?
that sounds like. I'll come back to me on that one. That's confusing.
You mean you can smell?
Better than any human. And some canines.
So, does it smell stale in here to you?
Stale?
It doesn't to me. Almost like someone's been in here recently. Almost like someone visits here frequently and put themselves into a robot because they hate being human! Let's try bring up the computer!
So try to tell me something!
David, Asher, and Jung hung behind the panic room door like,
I told you.
You don't think this console is password protected?
2 physical doors, a 64-digit code, and a half-ton Android, and a secret phrase. I hate the Oxford comma, and you will all know this. If David sets a password on his PC after all that, I'm going back to Moog to have a word with him. Good, it's already signed in. You see that? That's you. Point at the mirror. You see that? That's you.
I read the line, go ahead.
Oh, cut out. That's like.
Oh, sorry. You're looking for camera footage?
I was also settled for a note plainly stating that he feared for his life. Ellipses.
Ellipses.
Don't look at me that way. Ellipses back. What the fuck am I doing?
Can I look at you what way? Blinks really big with my autistic eyes.
Stop that. Here, you said for video files, there'll probably be times that and formatted for short-range devices. He always did love his Coco Melon TikToks.
I have the subfolder. The cameras stream live data constantly, but the files are clipped at fairly regular intervals. Once every week, it seems. The most recent video file here has footage going back 8 days. It was accessed yesterday at around 4:00 p.m.
You were asleep then, so the only person who could have gotten here at that time was David himself. Alright, let's see it then.
Of course. It's just that I'm having difficulty.
Yeah? What's wrong? Try double clicking?
I have been trying to open the files from the moment I discovered them, Adonai.
Hey, so, Akia, like, I'm not judging if your fetish is to post a Roblox smiley face in my chat over and over,
Yeah.
but you're good, buddy. Like, I'm like,
I
give us a
was
sign,
definitely
buddy.
gonna say. I was
Like, I'm
definitely
not
gonna
judging.
say.
Like,
I was
nothing's
looking at
wrong.
him and I was just like, after posting that third one, I was gonna be like, all right, if you post it again, I'm just banning you
Oh, I guess we're timed out. Like,
for spamming.
like I'm not judging, but my
all you
cat.
said.
And then Cap
Immediately replaced by Rekia. Lol.
Oh, so, see, the first time we did it, I came so close to pinning it. I was like, you got me. And like the third and second time, I'm like, should I be wise? Like, are they good?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
I mean, I'll read it again. I have been trying to open the files from the moment I discovered them, Adonai.
They're stuck behind some kind of Roblox smug emoji.
But they are encrypted.
Damn it, David, you leave me enough clues to get this far, but you won't let me use your computer. What's the brand on the encryption program? If I rush a subpoena, they might have a bag. Oh, I can't even read the text because my TV has a TV will turn off automatically. Please select OK to keep your TV turned on. Time left 53 seconds.
Wait,
Morgan's
why is
famous
it-
line.
Wait, why is it doing that?
Wait, do your monitors not do that?
No.
No.
If there's gameplay happening, it doesn't fall asleep like whatsoever.
Wait, is it just my monitor that has like if I'm on for like 5 hours, it'll just try to turn itself off automatically.
What in the like self-control like monitor, like what do you mean? Like,
Well, I think it's more like a TV, I guess. It's not. Alright, so
okay, so wait, so do you have like a monitor, or is it actually like a proper television?
I use it like a monitor.
Okay, so we need to get you like a monitor. We need to get you like a real monitor. Or just hang the TV up. We can hang that TV up. It can still be used.
Like, it's the same size as a monitor. That's why I'm like, yeah, it's a monitor. I mean, it's either a very small TV or a very large monitor. It's unclear.
How old is it? How old is it?
I think I've had it since college, so like 15 years.
Oh!
Oh, God forbid I have some things I still keep after all these years.
Dude!
Add a monitor to your phone.
Hey, get rid of that shit! She's ancient, dude!
Listen, it's still okay. So it'll try to turn off after every 4 hours, but it still works. Yeah.
Lucy,
Yeah.
putting my hand on your shoulder. You deserve better, baby girl.
We killing you, like.
It still works. Like, what's the?
You
Listen.
deserve better.
Alright, be honest. Do your monitors not try to turn themselves off?
Only when my computers
only if I'm not
are
doing
off.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like.
I'm not like doing anything.
If I have a video on, a game on, like anything, if I'm using my computer, like my monitors, like they don't turn off. They don't go into sleep mode or anything like that.
Do you know
if
the
I'm
refresh rate?
Yeah.
What's the refresh rate of your TV?
So every 5 hours it'll try to turn off. So I guess 5 hours.
That's not
That's not
remotely what I'm talking about.
It's probably 60 hertz.
What is the frame rate of your TV?
It's probably 60.
So I think it's like 36 inches or something.
No.
No, this is a bit. No, this is a bit. This is, we are talking about this later. Continue with the game. Like we're getting sidetracked.
I feel like I'm about to get grounded after stream.
The Best Buy employee in me is fucking furious that you have that shit as your monitor.
If I rush as a peanut, they might have a back that I could love them into.
These files were not encrypted with any commercially available tool. This appears to be Father's own work.
Shit. If David Asher handwrote the encryption on these files, there's no one alive who could. Hey, was Thomas just flattering you back there? Or is your processing power really that special?
Adonai,
Can you break his encryption, yes or no?
with enough time,
And how much time would that be?
I would estimate it at 2 to 6 hours.
Great, my monitor can last that long. That's a 4-hour window!
No matter how sophisticated, encryption is still just a code that must be deciphered. And when deciphering any code, progress proceeds exponentially. Which makes it particularly difficult to determine the amount of time required to complete the process.
2 to 6 hours. I don't have any better options. Get started.
I started 4 minutes and 23 seconds ago.
Finally showing some initiative. But you've been talking to me this whole time.
I have the ability to analyze data in parallel by utilizing subconscious processes, so long as the work requires it is rote.
So you're doing it in the back of your head.
Actually, I'm speaking to you in the back of my head. I could give the decryption process my full, undivided attention, but I would become non-responsive.
Oh no, that would be terrible! Do it. Hey, that's a pretty nifty feature. I'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, you can take this show on the road, or do we have to rip this computer out the wall and find a battery?
I have copied the encrypted files and will work on them as we travel. We can leave whenever you're ready.
Lucy, question. What is your mortar size again? It was either 28 inches or 36 inches. Somewhere between those, I think.
I mean that's
Big
normal
difference.
for. I mean that's normal for modders. So.
And one has a Hello Kitty cover on it.
Oh my gosh!
It covers the time, so sometimes I can't see it. But it looks
Wait,
nice
there's a clock on your TV?
on my PC.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could put a clock on my Still can't believe David let me get this far just to shut the fucking door in my face at the last second. But he did let me get this far. And the computer's not the only thing in here. The cabinets are a lot less eye-catching than his computer, but knowing David, that's all the more reason to check. Lots of paperwork, bonds and holdings, a platinum bar, a birth certificate. Might be near valuable. Can't imagine what people would pay to steal David's Asher's identity. And down here at the bottom, a binder. Good for them. Noble's logo on the front, and in the middle, enough pages to draw off one of those phone books you see in period pieces. The mask and legal rights, even on the table of contents, but basically, this is his employment contract. Hold on to this for me.
It must be very important if you're giving it to me.
It's certainly very heavy.
Was there anything else in there?
Expecting an updated copy of his will to show up.
It is a possibility, isn't it?
Maybe in a corny old murder mystery.
A widely beloved and respected genre with over 2 centuries of...
There is something else. Your papers, please.
I'll take him.
That Evangeline Morgan would be given immediate and complete ownership of the android-designated Sarah.
It's dated to a few weeks back? Had he already made up his mind about all this? Have you heard? Why did he hide this when no one else could find it? Was that just a backup plan? Oh well, at least we got something a bit more concrete than Starling's word now.
Her word should be plenty, shouldn't it?
And none of people realize how precious you are. Oh, that smile. As a collector's item. We've yet to meet one person who knows what the fuck you are. But Noble could easily argue that you fall into private technology or physical holdings. Unless I had something like this.
It's good that you do, Ben. I'm glad that father wanted me to go with a friend of his.
Sarah Funko Pop!
You're banned. You're banned.
No,
You're banned.
please!
You're banned.
Oh,
You're
no.
banned.
Oh, now I get
You're
what's
banned.
called a panic room, because I'm feeling it now!
You're banned.
Yeah, this will give me a huge tax write-off when I donate you for a profit college!
You could at least pick a charitable institution.
It's just an old saying. All colleges have been for a profit since the 60s.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
You can cheer up in the car! Here's a ride to the courthouse. Priority.
There is an upcharge at this hour for priority transportation.
Oh, that's irritating. But I would like to have more than just a few minutes to prepare once we get there.
The upcharge is a multiplier of 5.7.
Oh, prepare on the way over.
Very good, Adonai.
Sarah, can you drive?
No.
Alright, it's been a while. We gotta save. My one save file. Oh, Emma Watford, what would you do in this situation? I will have not played high roller mode. Emma Watford, get the fuck out. Isn't this nice? Me, you, the ellipses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it excite you? Going to courtrooms?
What do you mean?
You don't feel the tension in the air as the audience murmurs amongst themselves? You don't feel a fiery sense of justice rising in your gut as the prosecution smirks at your ragtag assembly of witnesses?
Have you been reading Yuri before we got in this car?
Have you ever played Ace Attorney?
Do you really think this is going to be like some kind of movie with a good guy save the day?
I really thought that it was gonna say, do you really think this is some kind of Ace Attorney?
That would have been really fucking funny.
Do you really believe this is some kind of non-sexual defense lawyer?
I really hope that at some point in one of the future chapters, Morgan says, she has like, what, do you think I'm some kind of Ace Attorney?
Yeah.
Like, I know she's not an attorney, she's a fucking prosecutor, everything she said. But that'd be really fucking funny anyway. Or if
she's
someone says
she's a defense attorney.
defense attorney, sorry, yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting
Yeah,
what
she is an attorney.
So dang, I hope devs, listen, if you're here and you haven't done that yet, you have the opportunity to do so.
It's right there.
Though that would be nice if it were.
Why don't we wear seatbelts?
We don't
You don't need
them.
them.
What's your deal anyway? Did David train you off a movie marathon from hell or something?
We did watch films together, if that's what you're asking. Though he was rarely the one who suggested it.
So you were the aggressor. What did Android get out of watching a flick anyway?
What do I get?
Why do you do it? What's your reason?
I'm not sure how to answer your question.
Never sure about anything. Never mind. Forget what I was talking to.
I like the performances.
Yeah, sure, there you go. Got a crush on Humphrey Bogart or something.
He's a handsome man.
I know.
But it's not the actors I like so much as their performance. The truth is, besides father, I have very little experience when it comes to people.
I always found Megamind so relatable. How everyone hated him, but then he could become the hero at the end. I hadn't noticed.
I read the net, and I watch people and what they share of their lives. But it's also subtle, so hard to follow.
I thought you were snoring in the background. It's like, oh, boring ass conversation. It's like, no, you're the driver.
There are so many unspoken rules that can't be taught, only learned, and I often struggle to grasp them.
Are we the autism attorney? Like, we're not the AIDS attorney. Like, we. You get it, right? Like, what are we doing here? I don't get it. Why do people ask how are you, but then don't actually care? I don't understand.
You're all so complex, so detailed. But the characters on screen are exaggerated, larger than life. The actors enunciate. Their body language is precise and meaningful. Their faces are bright and softly lit, and their eyes are... It's fiction. So these characters and their stories, they have a beginning, a middle, and end. And the people on screen don't ask anything of you except your attention. You can't disappoint them or make them feel awkward. You can just watch and learn.
Could you imagine being David in the background on the sofa, wine in hand, watching your kid just watch a bright white screen for 5 hours? Like, can we please watch purple? No, I'm enjoying white. Oh!
Yeah.
Also, it might just be, I think it's just like the lighting of the TV, but it's interesting how like the hair, it's like more caved in in front of the white, and then when you look at the text box, there's like more hair. Again, I think that's just the lighting, but if that's like an actual like detail that's like to trying to hide something, that'd be really interesting.
Yeah.
But again, I honestly think it's just the lighting.
But what about you, Adonai?
What about me?
Do you like movies?
Zio, you okay? Zio?
Zeno?
Zio, did you fall asleep?
Oh, shit.
Zio? Zio? Hey! Oh god, I think he fell asleep. No! You know what? Just let him dream. Let him dream.
Yep. Yeah, let him sleep.
Yeah, you know
Maybe
what?
he won't have any characters to stream. I don't know.
Sorry, Zio, you rest up, buddy. You've had a long day. Just Zio in the front seat, little blankie on. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
he's had a long day of being a police officer. Let him rest. Yeah, sure. Back when I was a kid.
Really? Who was your favorite director? What was your favorite film?
That was a long time ago. I don't remember. Shout out to
I was
Zio.
hoping we'd get like it was actually gonna be a flashback date, and it's just her watching Minions.
I always did love the Scooby-Doo movie. Those hate girls changed my life forever, Sarah.
True.
Real.
Things are quieter than expected here at the courthouse. Though I've always felt courthouse is a bit of a misnomer. Government building is probably the best way to describe these towers. These towers all encompassing and impenetrably vague. 100 floors of official and document papers and pushing cures. A cousin dozens of courtroom screens and along the way. Didn't think I'd be arguing court when I woke up today. Didn't think that my friend would be dead or that he would have fought the advocate my upheaval. But it's fine. I could just walk in there and concede. Emma would be irritated and more than a little confused, but I could put it off as an exercise in grief. Andrew would complain loudly, of course, but I wouldn't have to listen to it. Now that it's registered in my name, I could probably just order the damn thing to reset its memory. But I haven't done that. And I guess I don't plan to. Why? It must be because I have my suspicions as well. Sarah insists that David would never commit suicide, and I haven't actually stopped to ask myself whether or not I agree. David was rational, subdued, private, hard himself, terrible at this, and not prone to emotional outbursts. So maybe that's why I find myself outside a courtroom, with heritage human and added suspicions before the state. Because I don't really believe David killed himself either. What's your progress, Bart?
I can confirm that I am making progress.
Oh shit, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But it would be difficult to summarize that progress in terms of a complete percent.
Give it your best shot anyway.
4%.
Give it a better shot anyway.
Are you feeling confident in your case?
Markedly less so after hearing that.
Do you think the judge will be amenable for your argument?
Oh, what are you talking about?
Do you know the judge we've been assigned? Are they particularly lenient or strict?
Adjudants. Adjutants. Oh, it's
There
a
you go.
coin flip, so... Hello, Gary.
Hey,
Just in time for
Well,
court.
oh my god.
Thing
You-
is awful.
Do know what adjutant is, don't you?
Do you?
Shut up! Who said that back there? Who's that? Are you expecting to see a bearded old man with a robe and gavel when you get in there?
That's his attorney. That's his attorney because the guy has a beard. The judge has a fucking beard and a robe.
me pointing at the screen. It's attorney, dude. Like,
Oh my god,
it's
what in the
right there.
courtroom? Like, it's attorney!
Should I not?
Adjutants are android judges, okay? Of all the authorities and entails.
I am surprised to hear that people are willing to accept rulings made by automated dependents.
Yeah, I don't like that at all, actually.
Rulings come from landmark cases in the higher courts. Those are passed down by actual judges, real people with decades of studying experience. But not every eviction case or traffic ticket that ends up in court requires years of legal expertise. Sometimes all you need is a referee and a sentencing algorithm.
So, androids are used to reduce caseload?
Been that way for decades.
But how was a law that replaced judges ever enforced? Wouldn't there be injunctions? Stalling?
Bless your sweet tailbite heart, Sarah. Judges did fight for it for years at every level and every theatre. But the public lost their patience for that calf obstruction during the 60s. The state needed to shred budgets across the board. And so the judges that couldn't be replaced by years of legal battles were instead ushered into the early retirement of the inventing force of our great nation's accountants. Sorry, do you see how my face is getting flushed like a PC? I know what you are!
And it's not controversial? Having machines determine sentencing for human beings?
Whatever controversy there is, it gets aimed at machines, not the people who put them there. And the machines can't lose sleep over it. Besides, used to be that even the most high-profile... Oh my god. Besides, used to be that even the most high-profile of crimes wouldn't get a court date until weeks or months later. Nowadays, most crimes are prosecuted within a single business week. Do you like Ace Attorney references? Yeah, Jingle's keys? You like Ace Attorney?
Jingle, jingle, jingle. Oh, Ace Attorney, jingle, jingle, jingle.
Keeps people in my line of work on their toes, that's for sure.
But the dark time of the law, jingle, jingle, jingle.
I'm just surprised to hear that there's so much haste.
Don't they teach you about classical conditioning in Android school? You gotta feed the dog immediately after you ring the bell. If punishment doesn't follow the crime in quick succession, the lesson doesn't stick.
I see. But if adjutants are so effective, why aren't they used in every trial? Why aren't they used in politics?
That's a logical question to ask.
No.
And the answer is...
Beats me. That logic only gets you so far when it comes to people. Yeah, let's do that.
Doesn't everyone want the courts to be as just as possible? If adjutants are truly impartial and incorruptible...
Everyone wants justice, sure, but there are other considerations to be had.
Such as...
Have you considered ellipses? Disgust. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Update our tossy report. Jingle, jingle. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Jingle, jingle.
What?
That's all people really care about. What all their morals boil down to. Just what they do or don't find disgusting. It's fucking minging. Only problem is, everything's more palatable when viewed through a screen. So when everyone sees the world through AR and cameras and no one ever gets dirt under their fingernails, you'd be surprised by what you can get away with. Example, this stream.
I don't
Example, my murder.
Yeah.
I'm sorry
let's not forget, she's a huge murderer. Let's not forget this fact, like...
I'm sorry that everyone talked over you, Sarah, my dear Sarah. Let's avoid the fact I'm a murderer and look at you.
I don't understand.
Yeah, well, therein lies the problem. Can robots feel disgust? Why did you make a robot for gag reflex, David?
Funny.
It was funny.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. Courtroom 48D. The D-files. Emma.
Ellipses.
Just a preliminary hearing, huh? You wouldn't know it from the look on our face. But I shouldn't have expected any leeway once we stepped into the courtroom. Not with her.
That's the adjutant up there? Is it asleep?
It's loading.
She kind of bad, bro. What the fuck?
Oh,
like,
Yeah, would.
Zito!
yeah, I'm kind of in that shit.
How you doing, Zito?
Sick. Fell asleep, didn't I?
I mean, I heard a little something, but I just kept playing Marvel.
It's okay. We gave you a nice warm blanket and a teddy bear. You okay, buddy? If you are too sick, though, you are free to leave. Like, you don't have to be forced here.
No, that was just we didn't have meds, so that was like NyQuil. So
Oh.
yeah.
Fuck, it's been so long. I don't remember what was the pin list? Who voices this character again?
That was gonna be me also. I think if someone wants to take a character, no, someone else take her, because I'll probably have both Sarah and Emma on this. Someone take her.
I can take
Someone
her.
take her.
I can take her.
It's so
Someone take her.
funny. How does this keep happening? Your
was
Hannah!
wondering-
She's Hannah!
I'll
Hannah!
take her,
Everyone else
alright.
Hannah! Wow!
I was wondering when he was gonna show up because we hadn't seen her yet, and we also
Yeah.
hadn't seen that other old lady yet either.
Yep.
Okay. It's
The old
loading.
lady I voiced, so it's fine. I'll
Yeah,
also
someone
voice-
else
I'll voice
take
her
her.
as well. I'll take her. I'll
needs
take
to
her,
load.
alright? Rubs my hands
Yeah, you
together.
fucking know he will, buddy.
Don't be rude. Not every ad can afford to be decked out as extravagantly as you. Especially not those with estate buys in bulk.
There's an audience.
You mean the gallery? That's nothing. It could have been a lot worse. Word of a trial in the case of David Asher's death must have spread like wildfire. Even a mock trial like this one. Detectives like Reyes or London would get chewed out for leaking things to the press. But uniformed officers had a little to lose and a lot to gain by dropping a text to their attentive friends in the media. And then there's the corporate plans. Interns usually, preferably ones with modern eyes. It's illegal to film inside a courtroom, but this is the year 2086. Things are gonna get out one way or another. I don't like having my face on camera. I don't like attention in general. But I'm not such a coward that I would skip David's funeral just because there's paparazzi outside. My pretty low likeness was grabbed on the background of some tabloid photograph one way or another by the end of the circus. At least that's way it's decent marketing for my legal services. Hair flip.
No.
What will happen once the adjutant finishes loading?
It's gonna blow up.
How will the trial proceed?
With all those films you watch, I figured that you would only extrapolate.
I am asking so as to correct any misconceptions.
Well, not everything you saw on the silver screen is outdated. The court will come to order, and there will be a clarification of the charges. The defense appends a plea, and if not guilty, the prosecution begins making their case.
That means calling witnesses to the stand, correct?
It got out. I had to rip that fart file. Shane was right behind me when it happened. No regrets. Rage tiger! And death penalty! No! No!
That means calling witnesses to the stand, correct?
Mostly.
No.
Sometimes they'll... okay. Mostly. Sometimes they'll testify virtually from a separate location. Whoever's in the gallery, shut the fuck up! Depends on the security concerns surrounding the particular individual and the case.
What do you do then? Sit here and watch?
Not if I want to get paid. I cross-examine witnesses after the prosecutions are done questioning them. That box is so distracting back there. I can present evidence or witness of my own in response as long as I have discovery backing me.
You've said that before. Discovery means...
Just that I can't pull stuff out of my pockets and present it without any kind of context. I have to have proof that I acquired it illegally during the course of my investigation. Most of the time, that means having recordings or witnesses that can verify my investigation.
which I can provide.
You didn't think I was letting you tag along because I liked you, did you?
And the jury? I don't see where they would sit.
Nah, fuck the jury, just us, baby! The jury hasn't sat in the actual courtroom for years. Yeah, just us, baby!
Wow.
They have their own chambers where they can watch our feet at the trial proceedings and okay, imagine though. Do you think it's better or worse? Could you imagine the popcorn, the shit talking, the heckling from the jury? Boo! Badgering the witness! Boo!
Oh!
Get off the stage! Who said that?
And that's...
This case sucks, Skip.
That's not an issue? Don't people want to look someone in the eye before passing judgment on them?
You've got an old-fashioned sense of justice, don't you? But there's no jury at the preliminary hearing. Anyway, it's only meant to evaluate whether or not the prosecution has enough evidence to go to trial. A mere formality in today's day and age. With tools like optics and there's never any shortage of evidence to work with.
So all you have to do today is convince the adjutant?
Easier said than done. Adjutants lean heavily towards evidence over arguments. And right now, all the evidence suggests that David did kill himself. If it's going to be an uphill battle, I can't afford to stumble. I need to focus on establishing an alternative interpretation of the facts, and it needs to be solid. But please stop looking at me. But I don't have a suspect. It's really distracting. It's those big beady eyes behind me. But I don't have a suspect or even a motive for killing David yet. Could you turn around while I talk to you?
Bro, my microwave keep looking at me, bro. What the fuck?
Anyway, I need to be sharp. Emma doesn't play nice enough for me to be anything less.
I think it's waking up.
This third lower court is now in session. Adjutant AD 84 presiding. I call to order the case of the People v. Asher. Do the people wish to make an opening statement?
Damn, why do a judge have cunty? Like, why is she
I mean,
counseling?
look at her.
Like, oh my
I
god.
love her.
No, Your Honor.
And no point in bothering when it's just an adjutant here.
Very well. Do the defense wish to make an opening statement?
Not at this time, Your Honor. With no you. Might as well ring the bell and get this shit show started.
If neither the people nor the defense wish to make an opening statement, then it falls to me to set the stage.
Oh my god, please do like a drama queen. Yes. Oh
My
God.
model name is Adjutant. My unit designation code is AD-84. I am a machine, an automated dependent, and I serve the state by presiding over trials.
I also just serve in general. Check out the Victoria's Secret. Secret is my heels!
I don't just serve the state, but I also serve cunt.
Yes, I do. You might find yourself wondering, why? What gives a machine the right to judge a human? Well, it's because I am no machine, I am a god! A fair question, but the answer is simple. In every culture, in every society, no matter how it is worshipped, enshrined or deified, justice has one defining quality. Justice is beautiful.
Why she got tired eyes? What the fuck was that?
Like a balanced equation, like the golden ratio, like the Vitruvian man. Justice is beautiful. So, what gives me the right?
I gotta know, during the meeting when they made her, who was the guy saying her tits need to be fatter? Like, they went so crazy of her. It's like, alright, we need someone to judge over all these crimes, but what she had fat tits? Tony, would you just sit the fuck down every time, Tony? Every time! Ooh!
This gorgeous blonde!
Tony, you were right, actually. My bad, Tony. You were right to give her fat tits.
I need her.
This courtroom sucks.
Forget it. I could have said anything. I was trying to lighten the mood, but I can see everyone hates me.
Oh my god.
Fat ass in the shower.
Oh, so you hate me?
Yeah, fell girl. I don't need my judge to be a fucking fell girl, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Like,
Do the trial without me. They're guilty or whatever.
what?
Your Honor, it's okay. Your Honor, no. Come on, Emma. No, we love you. Yeah, we love you. Yeah. We
You suck. Get out.
Shush. I'm driving my court case, you pig. Your Honor.
Boo. Hate this judge. Boo. Hate
Wait,
this judge.
what the flip? What the sigma? This defendant's already dead. Why are we doing this? Is this a debug thing? Cause I'll log the error if I need to.
No, Your Honor. This is a preliminary hearing to determine whether David Asher did, in fact, commit suicide, as he...
Humu. I get it. You want to make sure he wasn't cuckoo in the cranium before you cut up his will like a T-bone.
I didn't realize that adjutants were so lively.
Leon. They were supposed to be austere and status quo. Yeah, I said that right. Looks like we got served.
Statuesque.
I'll kill you. No, do not
Try
record
it.
that. No. God, please. God. Looks like we got served.
Adding that
The
to
judge
your
has spell
statement.
check. The judge has spell check. It's so funny.
Looks like we got served the most in need of repairs. Adjutant, the court system could find. However, paper pusher Weaver to get to this trial is going to must have wanted a little payback for the kindness.
What's that look for? Could it be your trying to size me blushy?
What? Wondering about Your Honor?
Good, Because if you have doubts about my ability to run this trial, I could always just enact summary judgment here and now.
My god, they have the robot, the 10 dogs in the background are gonna kill us if we fuck this up.
I haven't fed my Nintendogs in an hour. They need me. I'm sure you'd find my ruling to be fair and even-handed.
That won't be necessary, Your Honor. Keep those Nintendogs on the leash. She's much more of a character than I'm used to seeing up there. Even counting all the flesh and blood judges I've met. But she's still just an adjutant. She'll follow the evidence where it leads. So as long as I make a few adjustments for the occasional outburst from my bench, my plan's still workable.
So, people, shall we get started with that first witness?
Right away, Your Honor. The people called Dr. Yumi Sato to the stand.
Yay, that's me!
I'm sorry, with you.
Alright.
Oh, I'm a Marvel. I'm chilling.
Just the jury playing Marvel as we're fighting for David Asher's assets.
I'm over here doing Doom combos right now. I'm chilling.
Hell yeah.
It's Yumi.
More like it's yummy.
I imagine
Sorry.
the police officers are going to show up in this trial as well because they're important as well.
Yeah. Hey. So, how about it, pretty lady? You swear to tell the whole and unadulterated truth to the best of your ability? I do. Good enough for me!
Dr. Sato, you were in charge of the autopsy for David Asher, were you not?
I was.
And when did you make your examination?
I started last night. Well, technically, 1 a.m. would be very early this morning. No, actually, that's wrong. Morning, day, like morning, night, evening is all determined by the placement of the sun, not actually time.
Nerd!
Just hot chips falling out of her pocket. Like, no!
No! No!
I think you can...
play Marvel.
Oh my god, thank you, Palage, for this tier 1. Your Honor, can this pretty woman and I please make out?
No, I'm busy.
I think you can still say last night if you're talking about 1 in the morning. Is that a goddamn Ace Attorney reference that it wasn't actually Christmas, it was almost Christmas? Have we gone from biblical references to Ace Attorney references?
Can't it be both?
Objection!
Oh.
The defense will have their opportunity to cross-examine. Until then, they should refrain from making errant remarks.
Bitch! The hell? All I've said was an Ace Attorney reference.
Yeah, what she said!
You mean sustained?
Bro, this judge sucks!
No!
Don't get cute with me, counselor.
My chips!
Being cute is my job!
God! We've already made it!
That seemed pretty bad, Adonai.
Lock in.
So I gotta know, which one of us dumb fucks decided to go in the high roller mode? I'm not mad. It's
You.
no! It cannot be anyone but me, please. Making mistakes will increase your Blind is how much credit you lose for answering incorrectly when you are controlling the ante. Blind increments on its own throughout the trial as the stakes get higher, but resets at the end of each day. Blind starts at and casts at a high number if you're playing a high roller. Mind the blind number in the top left when it appears. Oh, look at those cue cards. It helps you gauge what you stand to lose. Negative
I
one
really
blind.
need-
Okay.
I really need like an
Try to avoid
actual
being
deck of
penalized in the
cards.
future.
Thanks for the tip. Shake it off. I'll get my chance to raise objections of my own soon enough. It's only negative one. I can handle that.
Dr. Sato, you were able to determine the cause of death?
He passed away due to respiratory failure.
Could you explain what that means to the court?
Essentially, he wasn't getting enough oxygen into his blood. Seems by the time he arrived at the hospital, he was no longer breathing.
What does respiratory failure look like? What are the symptoms?
There would be lightheadedness, dizziness, fainting, pale skin, and a bluish tinge around certain extremities.
And the condition he was in matched those symptoms?
Correct.
In your experience, what are the most common causes of respiratory failure?
It can be caused by injury or disease. The subject had no wounds or reported illnesses, and otherwise appeared to be perfectly healthy.
And what else could cause respiratory failure then?
It is also commonly seen in fatal drug overdoses.
Drug overdoses. Did you perform a tox screen on Dr. Asher?
No, didn't feel like it. Yes, but his tox screen came back clean. Whatever killed him, it wasn't something we've encountered before.
Wait, a clean talk screen? Clean? I don't
That's
like when
not
that. I don't like when that pops up. I get scared. Ooh. Dialogue will proceed automatically during testimonies, but you can still advance text faster if you want with a space or left mouse. Oh, it's just gotta move on its own. Okay. You need to read carefully and wait for the witness to make a statement that sounds wrong. Then hit the call button to call a bluff. Testimony will keep repeating from the beginning until you call. I have to sit up. I should not chose high roller. I'm so fucking stupid. Like, what if the stream actually ends early because we fucking die?
Yeah.
Okay, chat. You, everyone here, are the voices in my head. I need you to guide me. Can't let this chat sludge by. I need to catch her making a mistake the second comes out of her mouth. Okay, whiskey.
Yeah.
I think it'd be the whiskey, because if it came back
Yeah.
clean, he couldn't have come back clean if he was
Oh.
drinking whiskey.
Oh, I thought she was gonna keep talking that. David's contract. Oh, wake up.
The
Hi.
But I think when she says that it's clean, that's when you hit it.
Yeah. Essentially, he wasn't getting enough oxygen.
It's negative 3 blind. God no.
Yep.
Okay.
We cannot save Scum because we're on a high roller.
There, call it.
Oh.
After choosing the colonist, could you imagine hearing your lawyer start backing in?
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Like,
You need to respond with evidence. Hover over the 3 cards that show up and left click to make your choice for the time.
It's got to be the whiskey.
It's gotta be the whiskey, because
It's
like
gotta
it
be
would
the
have come up.
Whiskey. Well, so smart. What a bit, bitch.
Oh, you threw a card at my fucking face.
Oh, it's impossible for David Asher's talk screen to be clean, and we all know it. Since he was on camera drinking alcohol the night that he died.
That makes sense.
Oh, you got an achievement.
You got that wrong! Successfully objected to the testimony for the first time. And that scared you? Did the achievement scare you, Audition?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry,
Witness
I know
merely
everything in your
misspoke,
Steam
John.
list.
As it plainly states in the tox report itself, Dr. Asher did have alcohol in his blood. But not at such a concentration as to be lethal.
Yeah, my bad. When I said the tox screen was clean, I just meant... didn't tell the attending physicians anything they didn't already know.
Overall, a little more nitpicky than I'd like to be, but at least I was able to balance momentum, more or less.
Shall we continue, Dr. Sato?
No, I'm tired now.
If the tox screens were negative for pharmaceuticals and drugs, what caused Dr. Asher's respiratory failure?
During my autopsy, I analyzed his blood and was able to isolate a foreign compound.
So there was a lethal dose of a drug inside of his body. It just happened to be a drug that the hospital had never encountered before.
That's correct.
I think we're all going to get tired pretty fast if we don't at least pick a placeholder name for the substance, Your Honor. I like how they covered the cube TV in the background now.
Yeah. They knew it'd distract you.
The people don't object, Your Honor.
In that case, I'll put all my creative heuristic to work coming up with an original scientific fitting name for this substance. A name like Omega. Omega-3!
How do you do it, Judge? Fantastic!
I don't think.
Isn't Omega-3 like dog vitamins?
It's like vitamins in general. Like,
Shh, I'm trying to win this court case. Shut the fuck up back there.
bro, this judge sucks.
That name is already taken.
Fine, call it Delta or whatever.
Delta, used in science to denote an unknown variable. Not bad.
Delta has other meanings when it comes to drugs. But yeah, our Delta matches no known public pharmacology or toxicology record. That being said, chemically, it does have all the hallmarks of a general depressant.
Yeah, I'm a genius.
I know the feeling.
Judge, you okay? You wanna talk?
Also, I forgot to ask this actually before we started the trial. I want to get last calls. Who do we think did it?
I want to say the CEO because
Morgan
after
did it. Morgan.
Yeah, you got me.
She's a
It was
fucking
Morgan.
murderer. She's a murderer, dude. Like,
Yeah, plus, spoilers for if you haven't played or seen the chapter 0 of this game, cover your ears. But at the end of the first chapter, it was revealed that it was Morgan who had actually killed someone and was able to successfully frame someone else.
good times.
But it was actually her. So this could very well also be the case that she did something, was able to fucking pull it off so goddamn well that we have no clue that she was involved at all.
Could you imagine if every case was it was just Morgan every time? It's like
I could.
no.
I could actually. Like,
And our main goal is just to prove that someone else didn't do it, right?
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
also
it's
to
like
us,
how
having
our...
Oh, continue.
Oh, I was just gonna say our only real goal here is to prove that David Asher didn't commit suicide. That's it,
Yeah.
right? Like in the last case, it's not that Morgan was like pinned the blame on someone else. Someone else was blamed for the murders, like as the Heartbreak Killer, but Morgan proved him innocent. But in a way where it didn't point to Morgan being the Heartbreak Killer. Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like,
I'm just thinking out loud.
yeah, no, we're purely just like getting it so that like we're making cases go unsolved. We're just like we're just walking and being like, you're wrong, and then not elaborating.
Yeah, like what the Dahlia killer kept going. I do think it's a CEO though, just based on the fact she's like, all the credit went to him. Like, oh, you know what? I understand, girl. You know what? I get it. I too would kill him for that.
I still think it was Sarah. Not like maybe not of her own volition. Like maybe like David like kind of like overwrote some kind of command and had her do it, and he technically did kill himself, and made Sarah do it, and then like shut her down right after, like erased what he did.
I can see that. I can see that.
So it's the list of suspects that we have based on knowledge that we have gained is either the vice president, Jung, Helen Jung, for the motivation being, you know, David Asher took all the credit. It could be
Isaac.
what was his-
He wasn't there last night, but I mean,
No, not Isaac. I do not think Isaac is a suspect.
yeah, no,
'Cause
honestly,
Isaac
I was
Isaac
throwing
just
him
called and the guy who actually manages the respirators, right? The inhalers,
Mhm.
right? Because Helen Jung had also mentioned the fact that there are, you know, espionage, corporate espionage, right? Specifically with people who are called counselors, right? And how they announce their job, right? And we can't at the very least, I can't fully remember how he said it, but I'm pretty sure he said one of his jobs was as a counselor.
Oh, yes,
Consulting.
He said he was
Consultant.
A counselor at one point.
That's what it was.
Consultant. Yes.
You know what?
And it's like, oh yeah, if they say it this way, they're most likely a consultant. Like they're actually a spy, right?
Yeah.
I think stuff, whatever who gets 5 subs gets to choose who the killer is, honestly. I think we can take a little bit of bribery. You know what? Whoever you want to pick, that's the murderer. You're like, you, fuck, no, please.
Would it be out of the realm of possibility that the assistant is also part of the consultants?
Oh, yeah, the one we fought.
It's possible.
The one with the hand we kept pulling out, the ginger lassie.
Jessica Starling.
You know, hold on.
Yeah.
We have a phone. Pulls up phone and call up. Oh,
I
you
was-
check her out, wait.
Oh,
Oh my god, her weight.
sorry,
She can kill you if she sits in your face. Good.
yes, please.
463 centimeters. How fucking tall is that?
That's like
Very.
7 foot.
That's like easily 7-8 feet tall.
I think the funniest part is
I'm about to climb a tree.
her date of birth is September 2nd, right? And she self-assigned herself as a Libra. September is a Libra star sign! What do you mean you self-assigned? That is the star sign if you were born in September, you're a Libra!
Oh,
She's 8 feet and 7.5 inches.
yeah.
And raise 300! Damn!
Gosh, I need her.
I can't because I played this game or whatever. Oh, no problem. But still, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You may, just an FYI, if you guys haven't finished this game or you don't know, you are free to make up conjecture in the chat. Like, I'm all for it, right? If you do know how it ends and who the killer is, you know, just maybe stay quiet on that one. But
Shut the
feel free
fuck
to,
up.
feel free to go
Now I
crazy.
want all of you to be quiet.
Like, we've all played the game, Lucy, apart from you. Damn! Everyone!
I want all of chat to not say anything.
You do not have the talking stick. Only AD_84 does.
I have the talking stick, and I choose to kill you with it. Anyways, I said this. She's depressed.
Aren't we all, babe?
So it stands to reason that it would exhibit a similar effect on the body when ingested.
You say ingested. Why?
I eliminated all other possibilities during my examination of the body. He must have swallowed it. Judging from his stomach contents, it must have been a liquid.
Thank you. Oh wait, thank you, Dr. Sato. Shall I summarize things for the court?
Yes.
Yes, please! I wasn't listening that closely.
The victim died of respiratory failure. And his tox screen showed that his blood was clear of anything that could cause respiratory failure. Except for this unknown substance, this poison we've labeled Delta.
Well, that sounds like a textbook suicide. Shall we wrap it up here?
No! I mean, no, not quite yet, Your Honor. This may clearly be poisoning, but there's at least one detail about this case that doesn't feel like a suicide at all. The fact that I made it up. Well, we hold on, die from, we got, cam footage, that's pretty good, right? Like, we would have seen it, because we have a witness that saw it. That's not suicide, that's a accident, at least. Come on, yeah! The people shouldn't get ahead of themselves. There's nothing textbook about a supposed suicide. I had a witness sitting there. What did it happen?
Yeah. As you say.
Well, now I'm lost. Was this poisoning a suicide or not?
So out of curiosity, is there a slight delay in my feed for you guys?
I don't know.
Not that I know of.
No.
Alright, just absolutely making sure.
Yeah, I don't think so. I haven't felt one.
If that's the case, then perhaps we should give the defense the opportunity to cross-examine. Unless they're going to insist on testifying themselves.
No, Blaho Kazooie, we did have the information. The private camera footage is what's at 4%.
Yeah, in the panic room.
Yeah.
John was saying herself, or implying herself, that she was constantly staying on cameras when they were at the penthouse together.
Yep.
How kind
There's
of
the
you!
penumbra security that was through the entire building, except the basement and the panic room.
Yeah. How kind of you to offer! Ball's in my court now, so how do I counter? Emma's argument basically goes as follows. David ingested the Delta knowingly, and the Delta caused his respiratory failure. He died of respiratory failure, thus David committed suicide. During blackjack, every piece of information you learn deals you a card. Choose only the questions that are logical and relevant, and only press if you think a line of questioning is worth continuing, or else you go bust the news credit. Oh, the stream's gonna end immediately. Oh no, I don't know.
Oh, cool. Lucy's playing the Blackjack 21 mod for Belatro.
Have an overpress to see what the follow question could be. You can only win blackjack when you reach exactly 21. So don't try prayer for your there, and don't ask the wrong questions.
And guess what? I'm really good at blackjack.
Oh my god! With my cross-examination, I need to put a microsoft over the weakest part of that argument, and hope that some cracks will appear under pressure. Are you sure? Thank God there's no timer. Oh my god. Are you sure Delta's to blame? Are you sure of Will?
So we know that.
Yeah, we
know
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's ingested?
I don't
yeah,
think it's anything else.
Well, because ingested is a good one because what we are thinking, again, with the inhalers, right? Instead of ingested, it could be inhaled, which is, like, yeah, nitpicky, but, like, it's still a good point.
Yeah, because I think we know that as respiratory failure, because we have all the symptoms. Like, it's clear cut. Like,
Yes.
if we don't know what Delta is, she's like, oh no, he died of this. Like, that was a shutdown. The body, the symptoms.
Yep.
And Jess is a good
and
one.
then with asking, like, are you sure Delta's to blame? Literally everything else came back clean except for this mystery substance.
Dr. Sato, you said that the subject had to have had ingested the Delta orally, but how can we be sure he actually thought about that? Woo!
Pretty sure? I mean, I could go into detail about all the cavities that I checked, but...
You know, he actually just went to the dentist right before drinking whiskey. Crazy story.
Crazy. Press it.
I would say press.
I can lose. I mean, she's talking about like cavities and all that, and it's like
Yeah.
14.
Processed, but...
We were at 12, right? So we just got 2+ there, right?
Yes.
So theoretically, we need like 4 more odd questions. You know what? We can afford to lose a few. I think it's a bad idea, but I think we can afford to lose some. Was it? Oh, okay. That's such a game changer. Having that text box changes everything. Was it knowingly or? Oh, she didn't even say anything. Oh, look at the eyes. Ooh.
Stage, I think you can deliberate longer or something, and then pressing means like you actually get on her about her shit.
Yeah. So was it knowingly ingested? Like that's so important. Like, did he actually know what he just ingested was like Delta? But how can we be sure that the subject ingested the Delta knowingly?
Well, we can't be sure of that.
Give me your chips.
Certainly not just from an autopsy.
You said it must have been a liquid, yes? Would it have been a large amount? Yes!
Depends on the concentration of the delivery solution. Could have just been a drop.
The kind of thing that could easily go unnoticed, yeah?
Calls for speculation, Your Honor.
Calls for you to shut the fuck up! I'm playing blackjack here! Move! Withdrawn!
So we need a 4. Aw, man, I wanted to jump on her case.
Alright, so we've done that. We pressed that.
I think it's Delta to blame because
Yeah.
we know it's respiratory failure. I think that would just get us 2 points.
Like, we don't know enough about respiratory failure. She does, and other doctors did prove this. Like, everyone else said, yeah, absolutely. Delta's the only unclear thing. We don't have all the cards, but I'm Tish. We don't have all the cards of that, but neither does they. Dr. Sato, you were only able to identify the presence of this Delta after hours of work. Can you really be sure that this never before seen chemical can cause respiratory failure?
Well, I have had time to run simulations, and they do give every indication that it would act as a depressant.
Oh, I'm rubbing my grubby little paws. Simulations mean jack shit, you stupid bitch!
And just enough of any depressant and respiratory failure would occur.
I'm pressing you down, bitch! You ran simulations? Oh my god, wow! You couldn't use your own brain!
Please give us an ace. Please give us
So
an
you
ace.
haven't
Please give
tested
us an
Delta on an actual person, so you don't actually know what would happen? That's crazy!
Yes!
Nice.
I love blackjack, baby!
Blackjack.
Oh.
No, I haven't. That would be very difficult to do, given our extremely limited sample. Not to mention highly unethical.
Of course! But without such a test, you don't actually know for sure that Delta can cause any of the symptoms you described.
Was there a question in that statement, Counselor?
You don't actually know for sure, do you?
No, not yet anyway.
It seems like that's a blackjack! Dude, I love gambling.
I love blackjack! Blackjack is my...
Woo!
It's my favorite.
The world reached Trey 1 in blackjack. Thank you for your time, Dr. Sal. We all appreciate it. But it does seem like we're still in the dark about many details regarding Dr. Asher's death. Wouldn't you say?
Well, poisoning via the compound we're calling Delta is still the most likely explanation.
So, there are other explanations for what happened.
Defense is calling for the speculation, Your Honor.
It's not speculation when a medical examiner is intended to explain the cause of death, Your Honor.
Ellipses! The witness will answer the question. Look at her little pout. I see her. Never mind. No, sorry. I gotta look away. Well, respiratory failure can be caused by illnesses. If he had undiagnosed pneumonia or some other disease and his respiratory system was weakened.
Bro, it's not paying attention back there.
Sorry. Undiagnosed pneumonia with his level of healthcare?
It is technically possible.
I'll take it. I have no more questions for this witness. Ugh, that felt weak, but I can be picky when I'm strong for time. Sitting down wherever I can, however I can, is just about all I can manage.
I definitely was not looking at 8084's joints.
Detective Reyes, you were one of the leads investigating this crime scene.
Oh my gosh, it's me again.
I'm so sorry, Theo. I know I can't. I will show up. I know they're gonna show up eventually. It's only when
It's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
you turn the background playing Marvel as this case goes on.
And did you interview the EMTs who first arrived on scene?
I did. They responded to an emergency signal from the home security console located in the kitchen.
What did they find when they arrived on the scene?
The victim was unconscious on the floor of his parlor. He was receiving CPR from a witness, the individual who had called them. They were both airlifted to Gatesfield Memorial Hospital, and Dr. Asher was declared dead shortly after arriving there.
She's actually handling herself pretty well up in the stand. I half expected her to roll her eyes during the swearing in. But when you take into consideration her love for the boot heel authority, she might be right at home here in the courtroom, the very seat of the state's power over the people.
The witness met with the deceased about a half hour before he fell ill, from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Two of them talked for some time and shared a drink. Shortly after, Dr. Asher became distracted, lightheaded, and eventually non-responsive.
And during that same time period, drinking the same liquor, this witness exhibited no symptoms themselves?
None. Through a collaborative effort with Noble Electronics Security Division, we searched the entire building. We found nothing unusual in any of the food or drink on the premises, including the bottle that the witness and the deceased drank from.
So what was your ultimate conclusion after investigating the case?
The whiskey bottle was clean, the witness drink was clean. Only person who got sick was Dr. Asher, drinking from a cup that he had prepared. So it was our determination that David Asher committed suicide by poisoning himself.
She's pretty tight-lipped up there. I think she slipped up at least once. The police want to claim that they've eliminated every other possibility and covered every angle, but I know that there are a number of blind spots that they're not willing to admit to. Upright cup, David's cup, poison. Oh fuck, I'm gonna be honest, every time you guys voice act, I'm just chilling my seat like, this is nice. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be listening. I'm gonna be put.
It's either the upright cup or David's cup.
So
and it's probably David's cup. But
CPR, they both got haircuts out, yeah?
No, I'm thinking it's David's cup too. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm feeling David's cup.
Yeah.
Feeling David's
why
cup.
are you feeling his cup?
Are we feeling Asher? Oh.
But it's about when to call.
Maybe when the cup is mentioned.
He was on potato chicks.
Or slip him something.
I think it's here.
That I think.
I think it's this.
Yeah.
I think it's this.
And then his cup.
You know what? I'll give you guys this one. What a bit! How did you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're so good. We're so good.
You
Guys, let's go to law school.
You know what? Maybe we should. You know what? I'll do the blackjack. You guys do this part. Together we make the best lawyer team.
I'm getting out of student
I
debt
wanna
this
do
way, boys.
blackjack.
I get to do the blackjack. You get to do the
I
time.
love blackjack.
I'll kill you. Don't record that in law, please.
You know what? What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You fucking idiot.
That's blackjack, stupid.
No, man.
Blackjack.
Oh, you can't make that claim. None of the evidence clearly shows that the test of Dr. David Asher's cups were inconclusive. The police can't claim he drank from a poisoned cup without first proving that his cup was in fact poisoned. So this is the sort of game where you can't have a 2-week break and a 12-month break. Because
No, like
this is
you
killing
play
me.
like this every day. Like
You have to play this at least all within a week or 2 weeks. We've been doing this bi-weekly up to like bi-monthly. This is difficult to remember. Yeah, I could check the logs, but this should be fresh in your mind if you're playing it that recently.
You're talking a lot of sense, lady. Does it resolve? Or do you have a response, D.A. Rockford?
Testing on the deceased's cup has been inconclusive so far, Your Honor. I don't dispute that. Though I'd be surprised if the defense has any idea how else the poison could have been delivered to Dr. Asher alone.
a kiss.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? He didn't actually like die from it. It's just after he passed out, the CPR put the drugs into him. That's how they did it. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That's
Wait a
very
minute.
possible.
Not this time, but that's the funny thing about the burden of proof. It's not on the defense.
As we're all aware.
Right. Well, we all knew that. I definitely knew that. Me playing my $730 console.
Now, if the people are done bemoaning that pesky innocent until proven guilty issue, perhaps I could begin my cross-examination.
Fire away, baby!
Fire away?
Baby? This testimony is meant to show that. Oh, we all got that. Oh. I got hyped for a second. Reyes' testimony is meant to show that David's the only one who could have poisoned himself. She'll be on guard and hard set against helping me, but if I keep her focused on eliminating the other possibilities, I could get her to make my point for me before she even realizes what happened. Everyone else in the building has ever seen the poisoning himself. Could he have been that's not a possibility. That is a possibility. we would have. So that is a possible question. But we don't know the percentage. We could ask it. We would only lose 6. What? Like 6? How much do we have? 65. We can lose a bit. I think we could ask that, right?
Yeah, because mostly, again, we are just, as she said, we're just trying to have her eliminate all the other possibilities for us. So by saying, like, asking could he have been poisoned off camera, and then bringing up the fact that there is blind spots for the cameras, right? There is points in time where he wasn't on camera. You know, it's worth.
The only thing I'm worried about is the fact that we don't have evidence because she is still downloading, and she probably is still downloading, depending how long this case is going on for.
So we don't have evidence of him being poisoned off camera, but we do have evidence of him being off camera, and that's what's important right now.
So
we're just stalling for time.
I think there's 2 questions here. One is Sarah. Like, everyone else in the building, Sarah. They didn't know about Sarah until, like, afterwards.
True. That's true. They didn't know about her.
Yeah.
We have Sarah downloading.
Young.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to, because we're stalling for the off-camera point here, but I don't believe that it would be like a good idea to try and like pinpoint anyone else in the building and keep the idea of like him poisoning himself as like the kind of push to keep the conversation going. So I think it's the middle option for right now.
Ever seen You know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. We can afford to lose a 6. Besides, they do use a lot of medication.
Could he have been poisoned off camera?
I agree with you, but like I feel like that's like a turnaround question. Like I feel like we need to I feel like that's like a trump card kind of deal here.
We're not looking to do trump card at all, though. We are literally just having Reyes' testimony is meant to show that David's the only one who could have poisoned himself. She'll be on guard and hard set against helping me, but if I keep her focus on eliminating other possibilities, get her to make my point for me before she even realizes what happens. That's the big thing, right?
Right. Okay. So me personally, I believe an easy question would be, ever seen poisoning himself?
I think that might be the one to go.
Yeah, we can if it's wrong, who cares? 6, oh no, we'll still be fine.
Yeah.
Detective, we've been doing a lot of assuming and reasoning in quick succession, so I've pleaded for the court. Also, the fact that they said if you've been in that business long enough, you've been like, didn't they say in last stream that sometimes overdoses did happen? Nothing like you'd go to hospital to, but some of the people didn't know how to flow up the medication in time. It's not out of the question that he could have actually done that before.
Which is why they made the inhalers. It's definitely the second question I would do, because I feel like we're always going to be asking 2 questions.
Right. No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any photographic evidence showing David Asher adding everything to his drink that night?
No.
Well done!
I mean, we're going to be getting cards from each question, no matter what, whether it's right or wrong. We don't know whether we're right or wrong until the end. Seems he had already poured for the both of them by the time he returned to the parlor.
He had already poured. In that case, the next question needs to be when and what? Oh! Anyone else in the building? We know Jean is there. We could put the blame on our android. Any poison in the kitchen? They have cameras in the kitchen. There's no fucking way that they could show that. So that's...
Yeah, middle one's out.
I think the bottom one's out as well, actually. Like, there was knocked over salt, but salt won't kill you. At most, it'll make you feel like, if you drink it. Anyone else in the
they
building?
did mention the gagging.
There was
the salt.
So it's either the first one or the second one. The second one is a possibility if we're around to say there's an extra camera system. If they don't add that, we're fucked.
We don't even have to mention the other camera system, because all we're doing is talking about the possibility that it could happen.
So we have to introduce our android into the situation because she is the only one else in the building.
We don't though.
Because they don't know that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She doesn't know that, so she can't say like, "Oh, Sarah didn't, accidentally poison him as well." Like, yeah, I'll be throwing her under the bus, but we're trying to save David. Like, fuck Sarah, unfortunately. Like, Morgan does not care. I think poison in the kitchen does not work because, we have cameras everywhere in the penthouse.
No.
Apart from that.
Only the thing is, are they gonna know something's poison just from looking at it in a camera?
Yeah, I was about to say that requires a little bit more investigation than just a camera.
But they also did do a lot of investigation. She said with the collaborative efforts that they investigated all over that bad boy. Dr. Sato is like the proof that they investigated all that because she... So we don't know what Delta is. Oh, I hate a game that makes me have to think. I'm so used to Ace Attorney. I was like, oh, okay. Now, no, shit, that actually matters. Wait. Didn't they say that there was no poison found in the kitchen earlier? Maybe it's been too long and I don't remember.
Wait. Wasn't one of the pieces of evidence that we found like salt?
Can salt be considered a poison?
Salt is just salt was for gagging.
Yeah.
Right? Salt can make you gag. And
Salt,
it was just like tipping over salt is a bad luck charm.
But,
right? It's just bad luck.
However, in that regard, is that not poisoning oneself?
I mean,
you're poisoning yourself to throw up. So it's a poison to counter poison.
I'd say either top or bottom.
Let's take a vote.
Bottom, but
how many people will go for top? I'm down for top. Anyone else? I'll kill you. You know what? That's the guy who killed Dr. David Ashford. Get him! Kill him! He's hiding from the squad. I hate this squad. Is anyone down for bombs? Serious?
yeah.
Alright, does the majority want any poison in the kitchen then? Oh, now we're all quiet about the salt.
I'm feeling it's the bottom pick.
You know what? You weren't wrong last time. You won't be wrong this time. Detective Reyes, during the course of your investigation, did you find any samples of Delta in the kitchen or parlor? Oh no, we're so fucked. She won't know what Delta is, therefore she can't confirm. What?
No.
What?
What? What do you mean?
Oh my God!
You said you wanted this! What do you mean what? You told me to pick this!
I mean, she was probably in the room or somewhere listening to this, so she probably got an idea of what they were talking about.
Zito being shocked at the whole wedding. Like, I didn't think I'd get this far.
I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
That was a fast answer.
Well, it was a pretty easy question. If we had found poison at the scene of the crime, that'd be pretty important, don't you think?
What about in his lab, his bedroom, his basement? Basement!
No, and no. We didn't find Delta or any other unusual substance in any part of his penthouse.
Right, they never found any poison. No poison at all. I would stay. If she doesn't know where the poison is and they couldn't find any poison at all, it had to be digested.
I am curious. I think stay as well, but I am curious what hovering over press tells us.
Yeah, what does press tell
anything.
you?
A poison container.
Oh, wait a minute. Like a salt shaker?
A self-evaluation, talk screen, a CCC, John's story, poison, David's contract, from a whiskey spill, compounds, inconclusive,
We David's autopsy?
There's the salt shaker.
Alright, let's check. Consuming much.
Salt shaker.
That's just salt in there. Like,
Yeah.
I genuinely think the inhaler. It all comes back to inhaler. Could you imagine? Do we have an inhaler? Get me off this.
But an inhaler is a container.
There is no inhaler. I
have
say
it.
stay.
We don't have it as evidence.
I still think it's stay because we have no container proof. There's stuff in the whiskey. It's probably digested, so we can't prove it. We have no evidence, is what I'm looking at this as. And if we push it, she's going like, "What are you fucking talking about?" I don't know, man.
Someone in your chat just said, "How can a salt shaker get loose?"
I don't know. You knock it over. Well, here's what I'm going with.
No, that shit's screwed on tight. You have to screw the top on.
Well, okay, how about this? Consuming too much salt will make you gag. Therefore, full up. Therefore, no poison in the body. What do you want from me? I still say C. Woo. Oh.
All right.
I thought she'd be proud of me. Okay. Kicked my feet. All right. Anyone in the building?
I think that might be the best course of action. I don't know why.
We have to make 21. Anyone else in the building? If we push, she's going like, "Oh, did Sarah do it?" I still think that one's still worth checking out. The only people you saw on camera that night were Dr. David Asher and his one. That's correct.
Yeah, there was no footage in the house of anyone else.
Oh, but did you know about Sarah? Are there any parts of the house that aren't recorded by camera? Bats my eyelids.
Sure.
Unbats my eyelids. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
There are a number of rooms in the home's interior that don't have cameras in them.
So it's possible that there were other people there at night because the cameras weren't watching every room.
No, that's not possible. The only way up to the penthouse is through the building's elevator or the fire escape stairs, both which are on camera. And that still wouldn't get you past his front door, which is also on camera.
But what if they were already inside?
No one besides the two of them was there that day.
Sarah, hand on the shoulder. I'm so sorry, baby girl. I'm not getting thrown out. What about before that day? That's not what I would have... What?
Huh?
That's not what... I was gonna throw Sarah under the bus. Like, what about before that day? Wait. Hear me out. What if this is actually implying Porter, Gary's character? Because they broke up. Like, remember 2 hours ago? We can press it. They must be implying Porter. I was going for, like, throwing Sarah under the bus, but we can throw Porter under the bus, I guess. Fuck it. And if they had been there before, yes. This is either still implying her, or I've just made the stupidest error and just, like, said, how are they gonna get in the front doors on camera? Okay, but what if they came in yesterday before cameras existed? It's like, what are you fucking talking about?
Then we would have seen them leave again through the front door. I
Sarah,
told you it
son
was
of a
wrong.
bitch! My bust!
Or we would have found them during the course of our investigation of the house.
Sarah, you stupid bitch, why didn't you throw yourself out in the court? No!
I believe we've exhausted this particular line of questioning.
Not that. I'm back. Not that exhausted. God damn.
Middle.
Go back to poisoning in the kitchen.
Okay.
I think that's where you're supposed to go.
You want to press that?
That's so unfair. You saw my vision, right? We were gonna say Sarah because she was already in the building the day before. Detective Reyes! Wiping beads of sweat off. During the course of investigation.
Just because we already read it.
Captain!
We haven't seen this, dum-dum!
No, we have seen this.
We have seen this, dum-dum!
It's
just not
just
remember.
we
That's
get the
crazy.
option to press it again.
At any point in the investigation, was poison found on the body of the deceased? That's not what I would have said. That was a totally different statement. She said container. How did we get to this?
You busting it again, bro.
I'm gonna bust you. What?
Oh my god, let's go.
He must have been searched. Did he have any capsule vials, eyedroppers? He had medication.
Inhaler.
And he...
Didn't even have his wallet on him. Why?
Thank you for enlightening the court about this point, Detective.
What point?
So, is the implication were like implying it came off-site from someone else? Well, I think it's strange, don't you, Detective? I mean, how could he have possibly poisoned himself without first procuring some poison? Oh, I'm stupid! The whole point, like, yeah, there is no container, so how could he? I was like, well, that's like, oh, there's no container? Oh, so I totally thought about the wrong way round. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a genius, Blackjack. I'm so glad the judge was fast asleep.
What do you mean procure?
Where did it come from, Detective? The poison that you were so sure dissolved in this drink. It can't have come from thin air, you understand? It had to be in some other container at some point. Oh, that...
Literally, we just, where's the giant, Mansley?
Yeah, we really did.
Whatever it was in before, it probably evaporated.
Yeah, so, I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, oh, so there's no container? Oh, so I have no evidence. Like, that's the point! That's the point, you have no evidence!
Yeah.
Yes!
I think, oh, I guess I can't present anything. That's what you present! Nothing! All of it, it only took a small drop at the kill.
Your Honor, are you going to ask them to keep it civil?
In a minute, sure.
There wasn't any pill bar in this bathroom or syringe in this park containing apparently deadly substance. So how did he get it? What did he keep it at? The police want to claim that Dr. Asher committed suicide because they've established that his guest never had the opportunity to kill him. But they failed to prove that the victim had the means to kill himself.
Then I guess I'll be the one to move things along. The delta didn't come out of thin air, Counselor.
Ellipses.
And it didn't come from a syringe either. Dr. Asher was able to drip the poison right into his cup. Straight from the source.
Yeah, that's my too specific to bluff.
Allow me to submit into evidence Exhibit G.
Autopsy
A
report.
piece of machinery found in Dr. Asher's laboratory. Sold under the product name Nanofacturer.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the
The
3D printer.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this one. It's used in delicate scientific work to produce nanomachines, chemical compounds, and polymers.
That's the same machine I saw when Dawes gave me a tour of the production floor.
Very good, Your Honor. It's a valuable tool in any scientific laboratory, and Dr. Asher was well acquainted with its use. As a matter of fact, he had a number of presets coded into it.
Even the android can see where this is going.
With just a few taps, he could produce any number of specific substances for his research. Or any other chemical his heart desired, really.
You made a cocaine machine? What the fuck? You think Vandal Mechanics? Yeah, like they made a 3D printer for every A-list chemical in the world. Like, why did you do that? Funny.
Yeah.
You think Vandal Mechanics would allow the products to be used to produce illicit chemicals? Hell yeah.
Using the nanofacturer to make unlicensed drugs does go against their terms and conditions. So Dr. Asher's warranty is certainly null and void. But they can't hard-code their machines to prevent the production of a drug that hasn't been invented yet.
That's...
Dr. Asher died when his respiratory system failed because of a depressant overdose. For him, it would have been peaceful, like falling asleep. You see, he didn't need to commission a synthetic drug from some street vendor, or an exotic poison from overseas. He could produce Delta at any time, in the comfort of his own home. A quick and painless death, readily available in under a minute, at the touch of a button. Specifically, preset number 19.
Damn! I thought I actually had something for a moment. But I was playing in the Emma's hands the entire fucking time!
Seems like we're done with this witness, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. But before we move on, perhaps we should take a moment and put together a timeline of events as we know them. Not for me, of course, just in case someone else might need it.
So I remember back in the day of Something Awful forms, right? When they were translating Danganronpa way back in the day, right? There was a really common phrase where it would just be like, tell Naegi every time the character would be like, oh, I have evidence. But you tell him. I was like, okay. So
Yep.
I'm just so used to like, okay, so we need to order the timeline. Tell Naegi. Like, why me? Why?
All right, now you go get him.
Simple enough.
Ooh.
We know that Dr. Asher left the parlor and went down to the basement at 7:36 p.m. That's where he got the whiskey. And the cups they drank from. The cameras show him returning to the parlor to drink with the witness at 7:40 p.m. And of course, we know that he fell ill and passed away shortly thereafter. Any objections so far, Counselor?
Yeah, you messed a bit, dumbass.
I
wait,
think
wait.
that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, no, I feel that's pretty good so far. Like that, nothing to object at the moment.
Well,
Left the parlor and went down to the basement.
sorry, there you go. Well, it's the fact that they had a missing card area, like, yeah,
But it can be a red herring for now.
Yeah,
Right.
it feels like she's not done.
We're not stopping here, right? And the objective's so far, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna continue. Camera show him returning.
yeah, you know what? You're absolutely
So far,
right.
it's fine.
She
I
will
think-
continue.
Yes, I think we can stay.
Yeah. Could you imagine, like, if she's wrong, that makes her look bad. Like, you know what? Yeah, I lied to get you, Morgan. I got you. It's like, why would you do that?
Oh, I love
Yeah.
you. You're so stupid.
Not this time, no. The timeline you described is accurate, as we know it.
As you say.
Yeah, there.
With the latest piece of evidence, we now know that Asher could have easily dispensed the poison directly into his cup by placing it inside the nanofacturer, activating the preset, and simply waiting 2 minutes. Easily accomplished during the 4 minutes he spent off camera from 7:36 to 7:40. Wouldn't you say?
Wouldn't we have a camera of him in that
That's
place
what I'm saying.
making
That's-
crack cocaine? Ecstasy.
It's either that or it has a has like a list of things that were recently printed too.
Yeah, like they actually just said, "Oh yeah, there's cameras everywhere." Oh, so we just saw him like sitting on a table, kicking his heels as he made fentanyl on the 3D printer.
I mean,
Oh,
again, his 3D printer is
He
in his
really-
basement.
He really like, bro, we need to bring this shit back. The thing.
we need a swinging 60s back and charm, baby.
It's the picture of the black guy holding the beaker. It's like, finally, like, fake.
Ooh, a complete timeline of events. He had the means. He had the only opportunity. Seems like we're about ready to wrap up here.
Whoa. Oh, is it too fine here for you, Emma? Is there a car driving by?
No, sir, my glasses just do that sometimes.
Oh my god. Where are we on that loading bar of yours, Sarah?
I don't know, I...
Just lie to me, just say 99%, I beg of you. I had a feeling you would say that. Well, oh,
Well, Counselor,
please don't take my chips, baby girl.
Ton of bullshit.
in here.
No, we gotta start bullshitting. We have to start
Right.
lying.
no, no.
I don't care, I'm gambling. Feels like we're missing at least one biggie here, folks. Namely, a motive.
Ooh.
Do not bring in
Why
Porter.
would he want to kill himself?
Do not bring in
Oh,
Porter, I
right.
beg of you.
I knew that. I wasn't getting excited to finish early or anything.
This is a preliminary hearing, Counselor. Our focus should be on the evidence, so...
Just feels like an awful waste of taxpayer dollars to get us all the way down here for a debate and not get to the truth of the matter, you know?
So... I was hoping we wouldn't have to go through this next part.
It's
What?
Paul, isn't it? What are you talking about?
Your Honor, if it pleases the court.
Ooh, new evidence? Gimme.
This is a recording of a phone conversation dated at 6:30 p.m. last night between the deceased and a man.
Oh shit! Sit up.
Oh,
Gary, lock in. Lock in.
Oh.
Isaac Porter.
Wait, Guy, don't you voice both David and Isaac?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, here I go.
Zito, I'm
Yo.
so sorry.
I mean,
Whatever.
you can have David.
you want me to be David? All right.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Porter and David's breakup call. I'm gonna lose my fucking job. If anyone wants to present it here now and then the contents relevant, Your Honor.
Yeah, that. What bearing does this recording have on the case at hand?
It establishes what emotional state the deceased was in on the day he died.
What, unfeeling?
Lack of res.
Cool! Begin playback.
I love her.
Drama!
Hello.
Oh, he's so soft spoken.
Isaac, you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
What's wrong?
Don't know. Guess I wasn't expecting you to pick up.
Well, why not?
Toxic Yowie.
Oh my god.
God.
What are we?
Did you aim to call me?
Yeah. I did.
Lips.
Gonna ask me how I've been?
Yeah. Have you been?
You're looking particularly twinky today, David.
I'd hope you noticed.
What are we? 2006 Yowie. Oh my god.
Christ, David.
What's the matter? Whatever it is, whatever I did, I'm sorry.
Whatever you did. That's alright, man. I'm sure you are sorry.
Is it because I made a 3D printer that prints Vandal? You what? Nothing.
What?
And didn't share.
I just don't want any more apologies from you.
I'm so. Okay.
I don't think I want anything from you anymore, David.
What do you mean?
Should have done this. This was unnecessary. My bad, man, for not taking the hint with you. It's always better left unsaid, right? More efficient that way, so you can keep working.
Isaac, if I've been distant with you, or
Nah, you haven't been distant with me, or cold with me, or anything with me for a while now.
Isaac.
Isaac, could you speed this up? Coco Men's about to come on. I can't miss this episode.
Bro, TNS is coming on.
Almost done being cooked.
Just forget it, man. Forget I called. Forget it all, yeah? Just forget we were ever anything but strangers. You're ticking me off. That's all we are now anyway.
Isaac, we gotta talk about your clocks, man. Recently, I've been distracted, you know? I know.
Nah, man. Don't even worry about it, bro. Really, we're good.
No, not the bro.
Oh, the condescending bro. Oh. Okay. So do you... Wow! So do you need anything, or should I...
You want some Fen?
You want Fent?
Can we delete that from the recording, please? That's not important.
So I'd like to say that Porter just straight up fucking lied because it was not as like cold cut as he said, like at all. Like,
Yep.
Kill that motherfucker, bro. Kill me, motherfucker. Kill me.
Yeah, no.
Kill me, dude. Kill me.
I mean, I guess I can understand why he held back details because, like, Morgan is someone he doesn't really fucking know. All he knows is that he's supposedly David's friend, and he doesn't know if that's like a lie or not.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for him to omit details.
All I know is I'm getting fucking fired after this job. Where did you even get this recording?
All of Dr. Asher's incoming and outgoing phone calls were recorded by the building's penumbra system. And the recordings continued for several seconds after each call was ended, for quality assurance.
Oh, don't tell me you can hear like the ding! Fentanyl is now ready in the background. Please tell me you don't have that recorded. Remind me to check the terms and conditions on my next phone bill.
Oh, and that got put into your evidence too. I think it just did.
We can check if you want real quick. Witness...
I saw
recording calls.
Yep,
all phone calls received or made by the inside Noble building that David Asher lived in are automatically intercepted and recorded by the building's penumbra system in line with data security. Boop.
Shall we hear the rest? Oh, there's more.
I'd rather you not.
I just noticed Emma's in the room with the Emma charm. So she's like, what the hell is that, Morgan?
Don't worry about it.
No, wait, actually, chat. Can we, you know that like thing from Smiling Friends where like the boss hands them like a tiny of him? I think that's what it is. Yeah. Can we have that for like Emma and this keychain, please?
I got this for you. I don't want it.
It's a little version of me. I want you to have it.
Alexa, big fan 5 times.
Artists in chat, you know what to do. Shall we hear
What the
the
hell
rest?
is this? Like,
Oh, I go.
that's
Shall we
hilarious.
hear the rest? I
Like,
say for third time.
See,
oh shit.
Gotta be the last time. Last time I let someone. Last time.
Father.
it might just be a call, but hold on. Let me go on my phone real quick. A phone. This is so inappropriate. 6:29, 6:30, 9 died. Shows a bit afterwards. Yeah, thank you. I love you, Emma. It might just be a call, but it makes for a pretty damn evidence at this point in discussion. Emma's got her means, opportunity, and motive all lined up. So why is she looking at me like that? Is it called my keychain?
That was depressing.
Yeah, me and my Emma keychain. Why is she looking at me with those eyes? I don't get it.
Can we finish up without anything else that horrible?
Emma's never been apologetic in victory. So does that mean this is just pity?
Less than 2 hours before Dr. Asher died, Isaac Porter ended their relationship over the phone. The court can make a reasonable assumption about what kind of mental state Dr. Asher was in last night.
That was a bad move, Miss Rockford.
Then, if the people have nothing further to add...
I've been feeling off my game all day. Caught between corporate and breeders and brain protesters and pitying me here and now. That's all it takes to get my blood boiling properly.
It's about time for...
Kill yourself! I mean, me to call my first witness, no!
You wanna keep going? After that...
Hell yeah!
What are you doing, counselor?
Just calling the ultimate silver bullet rock solid slam dunk witness a girl could ask for.
Sarah.
Oh, yes!
Jessica
Wait,
Starling.
Wait, is that me? Or is it not?
So originally it was Lucy, then we made it you because Lucy was talking about
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Hold on, give me a sec. Let me drink some water. I'm drinking a muffin. I'm fucking chilling.
Brought back from the jury stand. Marvel is paused in the background. It's time to be on stand. You doing Halo?
Is here good? Does it matter where I put my hands?
Yeah, show suspiciously sized hands. Show them to the court right now.
Show us your yowie.
Miss Darling, thank you for coming here today.
Of course, whatever I could do.
What is your relation to the deceased?
I was an executive assistant at Noah Electronics.
Jess, you can't drink on the stand.
I don't care.
Oh. Cheers.
I would arrange his meetings, coordinate communications between him and other departments.
You know, why don't we just start drinking on stand and then the defense attorney part? Like, fuck it, who's gonna stop us?
No one.
Rude.
Cheers.
That sort of thing. I'm tipping.
Starling's the only player I have right now. The only Starling till I have left. Oh my god, her name is Starling. It's a Ace Attorney pun. Starling.
Darling.
For now, I should focus on getting as much information from her as possible. Whether or not it's useful, at least buy me some time. While Jess was being sworn in, Sarah mentioned that the hard drive is about 60% decrypted. Considering the rate Sarah's gone so far, there's maybe another hour left. I might be able to stall for that long. If I talk real slow. I'd like to ask
we're not doing that.
a few questions about Dr. Usher. Please answer them to the best.
So I don't know how long this court trial is gonna go on.
Are you good? Like, you chilling? Like,
Dr. Asher was a well-known public figure, but was he well-regarded professionally? Gun to the back of Morgan's head to speed up.
of course. Yeah. Dr. Asher works at the bar in an entire automated dependent world.
Stay focused, Bierman. You say you coordinated his communications? Were there ever threats? Did people ever express an intent to harm? I just realised she gets the little chair and I'm standing. That's sweet. Aww. We think she's people.
Objection. Calls for speculation.
Speculate decent. Intent!
I'm feeling like that's gonna be sustained.
Did anyone ever threaten him?
There were times when it was the focus of negative attention.
How so?
Dr. Asher was a favorite subject of many conspiracy theorists. So all the contributions to the field, it was easy for them to make claims about his quote-unquote influence. They say that his work was plagiarized or that he was hiding illegal subcommands in the technology he helped develop.
I mean, he didn't give credit to his business partner, so they're not entirely wrong that it could have been plagiarized. And people would contact him about these conspiracy theories?
Rose.
I'm gonna kill you. Whether or not people wanted to kill him.
Well. Withdrawn.
Yes! Miss Darling!
People would attempt to contact him, yeah. But their messages were always too vague for the police to take action on. It was said that he belonged in jail, or that he couldn't avoid the truth, or that someone should do something to shut him up.
Did they ever talk about hurting him?
Yeah. But always turn those messages straight over to the police.
Yeah, I'm seeing that on the record.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeesh! Who writes this stuff?
All those cases have long since been resolved, Your Honor. And none of the parties involved have had contact with David Asher in years. The police take harassment very seriously.
Won't somebody please think of the poor billionaires? You can't say you gotta throw them into a volcano like a Tekken dad. It's not cool, chat. You just can't. The poor billionaire.
Something you want to add, Counselor?
Just clear my phone. May I continue? You worked with Dr. David Asher for many years. Did you have a relationship outside of work? Did you ever talk about anything besides professional concerns? Did you ever go to a bar where he had terrible riz?
Sure, we got out to dinner met on the weekends. I think he liked to pick my brain since he needed relationship advice a lot.
Oh, David.
He had like zero riz. Didn't know how to talk to women, men, or non-mine. Nobody liked this motherfucker, bro.
Dude, you know what David is? David is that stupid comment where it's like, alright, just take it slow and easy, I'll be fine. I'm pregnant! Alright, maybe if he reels it back in with the nan machines, he can save this.
I am an evil scientist. I make things in my lab. We want to go ahead and deal with me.
I really thought that would work.
In what world would that even work? Even if he didn't realize that he was asking for. I didn't think that he knew he could talk to May, but.
Did he ever talk to you or, to your knowledge, anyone else about hurting himself?
Oh God, no way, get real.
Do you know of any history he might have had with mental illness, depression, anxiety?
No.
So when you heard the people, capital P, argue that Dr. Asher had done this to himself?
I was shocked. I couldn't believe it.
You're saying that you can't believe?
Objection.
Oh my God, a DJ spins in the top right?
Ooh.
On what grounds?
Asked and answered. Stalling. And also, the people have documents that would be of interest to the court in this matter.
Juicy! What matter specifically are you referring to?
The deceased's mental health history.
Bitch, don't you dare update this autopsy. Don't you dare do this to me in front of my gay daughter. Emma wouldn't be speaking up if she didn't have something real. So what the hell is this about?
We have private correspondences that describe...
If they're private, then they should not have been obtained by the people without his permission.
He can't give permission if he's already dead. And we're well within our rights to obtain evidence as it pertains to his crime.
Convincing!
Oh my fucking... Damn, I didn't always expect to stop her from admitting her evidence in the record, but I was hoping to at least slow her. Where are you on that footage, Emma?
77%.
Emma, baby girl, listen, I need you to stop looking at Neopets real quick. That is taking up so much of your memory.
Oh, stop!
Please get off Neopets right now.
Wait, we're playing Neopets? Wait,
Not you two.
Wait a minute.
No, get away from Sarah. I need to buy whatever time I can. However I can. Even if that means running out the clock as punching bag.
I have here messages between Dr. Asher and a psychiatrist he was meeting with and speaking to for the past year. Along with paperwork detailing how his treatment was covered under his platinum plan.
Whoa.
A Canadian platinum insurance policy and David Ashley used to schedule and pay for psychiatric appointments on several occasions last year. I'm just going to ignore that. Platinum!
I don't intend to air all of Dr. Asher's secrets here in the court.
Please do.
Oh, okay.
But I am prepared to read excerpts from the messages and transcripts from phone calls. Phone calls? Remember that.
Ooh.
Huh.
Which, when put together, paint a clear picture of the kind of stress Dr. David Asher was experiencing.
Oops, sorry.
The dark thoughts he was struggling with.
Ooh. Transcripts of his phone calls?
I'll admit them into evidence, assuming there are no objections.
Emma, would you still love me if I poured all my chips over the floor right now? Please say
Pour your
yes.
chips all over my chest.
Yes! Fist pump! There's nothing strange yet. She's baiting me. That's the most
I
bait.
think it's a raise because the phone calls would be recorded.
Yeah.
And she said that she'd like present like the stuff on that.
So I don't think she's bluffing is the thing. She's absolutely going to show that phone call, and it's not going to be good in our favor. Like, if we
It's a
stay,
transcript.
she's got to show those transcripts. Like,
But is she just going to show the transcript of just the phone call and not after?
I say stay,
that's the
but
big
you all
thing.
want to raise? Emma is smart. She would not put evidence in if she did not want that evidence read out.
But see, that's the thing. Read
Yeah.
out. Why is it a transcript and not a recording of the phone call?
Yeah, that's doctored evidence.
Right? There's something strange about the evidence that she wants to put in.
That is
There
literally an
absolutely
updated
is
autopsy
something.
report.
The way that I'm looking at that -10, Lord have mercy. Take my chips on the chest. I'll gladly object! On the grounds of foundation, where did you say you got this?
It was retrieved from his digital records. There's no reason to doubt its authenticity.
Even if it were to point out that David has an executive level IV plan, not a... yes, of course, that's
Yep.
what I meant. Did you guys know about that?
Yes.
Stop shaking you. Why do you mean this?
I mean, it's obvious
What?
that it should be obvious of just like, it's weird.
We literally just checked that plan.
Well, no,
IV.
it wasn't the fact that it was the plan. It was just that it was a fucking transcript of something, and it's like, why would you have it? Why just a transcript if you have all the information from a fucking platinum card from the medical?
You know what? I know how I got fucked up by this. Because when it went to my phone, it said platinum. When it came in here, it doesn't say anything about that insurance plan level. Like, apart, you could say executive IV, but okay, I can
No,
see how...
it did say something different originally because I remember Caduceus was at the top of the text. And now it's kind of in the middle of the first paragraph.
Oh my god. Look at my lawyer, I'm going to jail.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, really, I'm shocked too, don't worry guys. It's all there in the record. The record that I mischecked.
This is easily explained.
Uh-oh.
David had an executive plan that Noble managed for him. And he was also seeing this psychiatrist both in person and over the phone.
You know what? That executive plan is probably just a case of, oh, we spent too long, like, coming back to the stream. Like, that's all it is, basically.
Your own witness that has attested that he dealt with the stalkers and was personally... Let me try that again, fuck. Your own witness has attested that he dealt with stalkers and was worried for his privacy. So it's easy enough to reason that he had separate insurance policy he paid for on his own.
But that plan was
Even if
close,
to
right?
only keep one thing out of Noble's grasp.
Wait, my brain is doing things.
I have an idea.
We have his will that they could have never seen, but we were given access, therefore it's not only... Sure, easy enough to make that assumption, but that doesn't make it correct. David used a separate insurance to hide this psychiatrist from Noble spying? No, he was smarter than that. La 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 la.
What do we have?
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Wait, what's the...
Let's.
Where's
Look,
it?
can we see the phones? Can we see the phones?
Evaluation, financial value, all but recordings, monitored by Noble, die from... we don't need that at all.
Wait a minute. Hold up. His fucking phone calls are being recorded, even though he's on a separate plan from Noble.
Yeah.
So Noble can doctor any fucking evidence, even if it's on something that's not company
even-
property.
Not even doctoring anything. They don't have to doctor anything. They would know about the separate plan.
Yeah.
And they would end up knowing about the separate psychiatrist anyways. There is no way to hide said psychiatrist.
Yeah, so the platinum plan means nothing because Noble
it
still has
means
the
nothing.
calls.
Yeah,
Okay.
they still have the calls.
Damn, but what if? How confident are you?
Very.
Pretty damn confident.
I'm pretty fucking confident.
David may very well have wanted a private psychiatrist, someone who didn't work for Noble, who that is best and... Zito, you should be a natural lawyer.
No, please don't. I just want to draw. I want to make pretty pictures. Fuck off.
But if so, he would have contacted them over the phone, not when he knew how his phone calls were being recorded. Cha-ching!
That's...
Yeah, I'm skipping ahead of that Will stuff. David Asher was well versed in having every aspect of his life over-analysed by data-hungry parasites. Do you really think he would try and hide mental health problems from them with a second insurance policy?
apparently, yes, since I'm standing here with evidence that shows exactly that.
Kick my feet. Yeah.
Pardon me?
Yeah, like, what exactly are you suggesting, counselor?
Still not done decrypting.
God,
Well,
please.
it's difficult to...
Okay, right. What the f... Might as well swing for the fences at this point. I'm not trying to muddle issue or confuse the court, Your Honor, and I would never make outlandish, unsubstantiated claims just for the sake of causing drama.
Who are you?
I'm merely concerned that the DA Rockford has been unwitting part in an act of corporate espionage. Look at that giant-ass eye.
What?
Eyes emoji?
What?
If the market were open Monday with people believing that David Asher, the man who programmed the brain of every noble android, was battling mental health issues for the last several months?
Objection. Mischaracterization? Foundation? All the rest?
Oh, that bitch is using both exclamation mark and question mark. I got you.
There are no corporate spies in this courtroom, counselor. And there are no boogeymen hiding under the bench.
Oh, thank God.
David Asher was a once-in-a-generation intellect, an extremely valuable human asset to his employers. And his employers' many enemies would do whatever it takes to destroy his credibility now that he can't defend himself.
And he was also your personal... You shouldn't even be here arguing this case in the first place, counselor.
And yet here I am.
Now you're trying to call the police's evidence, gatherings, in question,
Yeah.
all because you can't admit that for the past several months, your friend has been seeing a psychiatrist every Monday, and you didn't know.
That is...
This is awkward. Did you still need me up here? My feet are getting tired.
Oh, I'm sorry, do you want to go play Marvel? You want to play some Marvel
I mean,
Rivals?
I could. I mean, I'm not doing anything. Like, what? Like,
The witness will refrain from interrupting when girls are fighting.
I love her.
yes, ma'am.
With how my luck's been so far, Sarah's progress bar is probably moving backwards right about now. And Emma's patience is wearing thin. This could be my last shot to create any kind of reasonable doubt. I'd be happy to wrap up my questioning if the court will allow.
That seems cool with me.
And my evidence, Your Honor? Will it be entered into the record?
I'd like to hear a bit more testimony before deciding.
That's fine, Your Honor.
I mean, that's so terrible. Oh my god, Emma, do you want to talk about it? After court lunch?
As you were, counselor.
Ooh, at this stage of the game, with the score where it's, ooh, a subscription from Kumu, I'm fine. Wait, I'm distracted, thank you. At this stage of the game, with the score where it's at, I could probably only ask for one more question. This clock is ticking me off. Better make it count. So what can Starling tell us that no one else could? If she hadn't called me this morning, I would be standing here. And she only did that because, well, David personally asked me. It was in his will. Miss Starling, we've all gathered here to try and figure out what happened to Dr. David Asher last night. So please tell us, when exactly did he last... Ooh.
This is...
How about we go for see you physically? Because that could be both me at you at HQ. See you is more
Yeah.
universal. It's either see you or contact you, I feel like, right?
That's what I feel as well.
Let's go for see you. When was the last time that he and you... Don't do this to me, Morgan, baby girl. Come on. Morgan. Morgan, think.
Looking at the player like.
Problem, counselor?
No. I only get one chance here. I can't wait on frivolous quit. Please don't take my blind. Just doing a vocal exercise.
Take all the time you.
Oh, take all the time you need.
Thanks so much.
What a sweetheart.
Hey, lesbian.
Unlike me.
My vibes. Miss Darling, wow, I'll guarantee here. Tell us exactly when you. The fact you can click it again.
Yeah.
Alright. If I hate you, I think it's contact you. I genuinely do. Motivate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone could have seen him at HQ. Everyone could but you personally, that's only you can answer that.
Yeah.
When was the last time you had contact with Dr. Asher, Miss Darling?
Wow, that was pretty easy to figure out. Let me just. Yeah, it was last night, 6:47 p.m. We texted back and forth.
There are records of some texts, but they're flagged as work-related. Does the court really think they're relevant, Your Honor?
Relevant? I mean, yeah, it's. I mean, we gotta push, right? We just have to push. It's all or
Yeah.
nothing at this
The
point.
question is about his mental state right now. So
Yeah.
if it was that early, like that close before everything happened, it's pretty relevant to determine what his mental state was like.
Like, Porter was the last phone call. She is the last text call. This is where it all comes down to. Like, so we have to reach, yeah?
Yep.
Yes.
It could be very well the most single important piece of evidence in this whole trial.
What?
I just got chills. Don't know why though.
Must be a coolant leak. The defense doesn't know what they're talking about.
You really know it. On the contrary, these texts are a vital piece of evidence that changed the time of events as we well know them. We know what happened to David last night, generally speaking, but the order of events is critical, especially if Emma wants to make claims about David's state of mind. Oh, fuck! Drag cards from your hand on the slots in chronological order, left to right. You can pick a card back and place it up into another slot if you change your mind. Or jump outside and return to your hand. Fill the slots. Please do not be timed. Yes! Alright. Let's see. 6:30. Very fast.
30.
Dead!
Yeah, checks out.
I think Starling would be
Before he
second.
died.
Oh, hold on.
What?
I think this is real life happening right
Yeah.
now. You were sick.
Oh, okay.
I think, I know, I'm just gonna discuss that anyway. I think it would be
I'm back.
maybe Jessica texting him second, and then Jung's testimony.
So,
was after.
let's see, with it.
agree.
Starling,
Young was visiting
Starling,
7:30 to
that was
8.
6:50, right? Yeah, 6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
That's this one.
And then Jung's, yeah. Because that was 7:30 to
Actually,
8.
is it David faints and then the
No,
testimony?
No.
I think it's the other way.
No.
No!
Oh,
I didn't realize it was just auto lock.
You literally had it.
I didn't realize it was gonna auto lock me yet.
It told you!
I thought I could just like move it off. Was it there?
David Pence.
And then there. Easy. I'm a genius.
Yeah.
You literally had it, and then you were like, never mind.
Well, it's because like it says like Jung's testimony like death. Like, oh, that's afterwards. Like saying the word death kind of like implies like, oh, after he fainted and then died. Oh, yes, that's it. I'm a genius. Thanks, Miss Starling. We've now got a much clearer picture of tonight's events. We know that Isaac Porter and David Asher broke up at 6:30 p.m.
And I was rooting for them so hard.
And we know that David messaged his assistant, Miss Starling, at 6:57 p.m. And David is on camera with the witness from 7:30 to 8 p.m. I was trying to think of how it says 00 in my head for, so that way it's just 8. And he was declared
it's
dead
8
not
o'clock.
long after.
The people don't object to the timeline of events. But we do question Counselor Morgan's reasoning for belaboring it.
One last question, Miss Darling.
Yeah.
What was the nature of your conversation with Dr. Asher?
Oh, actually, we talked about you.
Oh.
That was a really loud gulp. You good?
Yeah, I just need
And how he wanted you to have his android.
to unheal.
That was android there. Putting his affairs in order, I guess.
It might appear that way. Can you specify what his instructions were exactly? How did he want this done?
Well, he wanted me to bring you to his penthouse and help you get set up as the android's new owner.
Yes, Miss Darling, but when did he want this to happen? I'm sorry, did you stub your toe?
Yeah. Well, he said it was pretty urgent, and so I should do it at first thing Tuesday morning.
Tuesday?
First thing Tuesday morning. David Asher didn't like doing anything on Mondays. And was he going to be in attendance?
Starfield.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He, oh, actually, yeah. He said he would work from home to help us. No way he intended for us to have that much trouble getting it to. Oh.
To summarize then, half an hour after he'd already had his breakup and half an hour before his guest had arrived, he was planning an appointment that would require his presence with you for next Tuesday.
That's right, he was.
Not something you would think to do if you're planning on dying that very night.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That's.
Your Honor, if David Asher was preparing for the week ahead a mere hour before he passed away, don't you think that people's assumptions about his mental state ought to be re-examined?
That's.
Your logic is sound. Do the people have a rebuttal?
If the court will allow just a moment.
Ooh, he's starving. Sounds like an opening to me. If we were to
Wrong,
assume
people.
that the Dr. Asher was not suicidal and therefore did not kill himself, we must then ask ourselves, who else had the means, motive, and opportunity to take his life? Anyone who doesn't have stunning tits and red hair in this courtroom. Anyone. Until now, we've taken for granted this idea that the Delta must have come from the manufacturer from inside the house.
I don't know.
Not right now, I'm on a roll. But even if that's true, which it may not be, that doesn't mean that he was the one who used the manufacturer.
Adonai!
I can't yell because it's late at night. What do you want? Would you allow me one moment to confer, Your Honor?
What the fuck?
Sure, why not throw away your momentum?
I'm in the middle of something, Sarah. I can't afford to let Rockford.
I've gained access to the hard drive's files.
Ooh! What? Seriously?
As I said, progress with this type of encryption is exponential.
Oh, wouldn't this be a great way to end the stream, whatever's in here?
You could.
It can be difficult to estimate.
Right. Okay. Do you have the footage from last night?
I have the file.
Have you watched it?
I thought you'd want to know right away.
Oh no.
Oh, how can this go wrong? Suppose it doesn't matter.
To the Morgan beating him to death, boy.
Not that footage. Not that footage. Even us has our similar bullet, and we've got a case. Oh, it doesn't. And everything falls apart.
That seems quite risky.
Relax, Sarah. I got 75. I'm good. Like, it does like a 74 gamble. Oh god, no.
Yeah,
long as we
game
don't go
goes
broke,
all
we're
in.
fine.
It's the least risky path to victory we have. Seeing how it's the only path to victory we have. Screw it. Upload to the court computer.
Yes, Adonai.
Thank you for your patience, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
I'm awake! I'm getting a pretty hefty chunk of video data for breakfast.
You're submitting security footage into evidence? new security footage?
Yeah, the police corroborated the witness testimony using the house cameras. Security cameras installed by Noble as part of the penumbra system that showed the parlor, the kitchen, but not the basement. During the course of my investigation, I uncovered a hidden security socket buried in the deceased's own home system.
You... what?
The people say that the Delta must have been in Dr. Ash's cup before, because there's no other way for him to have ingested it. But we never saw him or anyone else put anything in his cup on camera.
Because he must have poisoned his own drink off camera.
Exactly!
What?
That's the only possible explanation, that he added the Delta to his drink off camera. He placed his cup inside the manufacturer, activated it, waited 2 minutes, and then walked upstairs to his desk. But I'm about to present the court footage retrieved from his basement. Footage that will show that by the time he retrieved the cups in the basement, it was already past 7:38, meaning he didn't have the opportunity to poison himself.
One clip of footage will prove all that?
All that. If it doesn't, I'm fucked. But it's not like I can lose a preliminary hearing extra hard. Anything other than a royal flush here means I'm buzzed. So better be the Joker who dances.
Thought we were playing blackjack.
The data has been entered into the court record.
Dude, what if it's just like Sarah murdering the shit out of them all? Like, what if she poisoned the cup? Sarah, she was when Dr. Asher entered the basement.
What,
I mean, I believe it.
Just
Also
in an
true.
overcoat and glasses, like, hey, you want some Fent? Here, put it.
Yeah, like Sarah hanging the balls full of Fent.
Here.
On screen. That's the bar, and the timestamp is 7:36. Why do you look like Bigfoot? Why?
Well, I be looking like the same way when I'm grabbing a bottle too. So like,
You know what, maybe there's a reason why we should share
God.
this. There's David grabbing the bottle of Rose Rivera and leaving.
At 7:37. Just under the wire, as it were.
Is that it? Then I came this far just to... Wait. Did he have the cups with him?
I didn't see any cups in his hand.
No
No.
cup.
no cup.
Sound?
None at all!
Keep going. If you had to go back to get the cups...
Counselor. What's that answer doing on the phone? I fucking
Yeah,
knew
I'm
it.
not.
I
I'm
knew
not
it. I knew
surprised.
it.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
I know this looks bad, guys, but wasn't it so funny how he looked like Bigfoot? Come on, let's focus on that bad guy, guys.
My cat just came in screaming. Matilda, do you know who the killer is? Matilda, who killed him?
It's at the bar.
Oh,
The android gave him the cups.
shit!
That machine never stepped on camera upstairs. Not once. We don't know its whereabouts the day of his death. It could have poisoned the cup whenever it wanted. What is this?
You.
I don't understand. Your Honor, have the courtroom cleared.
Like, it's fine. I just didn't expect the victory music to be Chinese is all.
Understood.
Please, someone. I don't know what's going on.
Sarah, you need to shut down.
Please, tell me what I'm looking at. I don't remember any of that. Do we have collars available?
Sarah, shut down now.
Adonai, please, please, tell me what I.
That's an order.
Is it off?
Yeah, it's off. I just pressed the power button. I was in the
Stuck my
store.
finger in my mouth.
Why did?
That was pretty good, hand. I'll be real.
Yeah, it was. Why the fuck did David Asher make a robot that could cry? What a fucked up
It's
dude.
funny.
Relatable.
I've seen this before. It won't do anything until I reactivated it. Don't worry, I didn't yell loud enough that I'm gonna get evicted. It's okay, everyone. That's the real concern here.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that. We don't know anything about this thing anymore.
Yes.
Your Honor, in light of this most recent evidence, the people would like to withdraw their charges against Dr. Asher and end this preliminary hearing.
Hooray!
It has been made abundantly clear that David Asher did not commit suicide.
Very well, the charges are withdrawn and the defendant is free to go. Well, free as he can be in the afterlife. This case is dismissed. Congratulations, Counselor Morgan!
Yay! Tiago will never evict me from Morgan Esquire. Now all I have to do is deal with the shitstorm of the decade.
Oh, two murderers working together. What could go wrong?
Now, do we want to call it here? I don't know how much of this is left of this chapter.
I'm
But also, it's nearly 5 p.m.
I'm absolutely here. I'm good for calling it here because I can't talk anymore at this point. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Also,
Sure.
the devs have told me there's still more.
Okay, cool. So then we have stuff for next stream.
Yeah, there's still more.
Yep.
You know what the most impressive thing is? We didn't die in high roller still. We're still in.
Yep. Yes,
We
sir.
are hit the save right now.
I love black screen. Oh my god, yay, yay. Oh, Emma Watford, we're really in it now. Oh. Why did he do all that, man? What a dickhead.
Why not?
Why did he code his robot to feel pain, cry, and emotion? And then like, I'm gonna frame her for murder. It'd be so funny. He's like, why did you do this?
Prove that he could.
Baho Kazooie saying, oh, we got one more stream then, cool. Maybe it's either gonna be one more or two more, who knows. But, you know what? Easy court case, we win! I'm sweating. Alright, so we're always gonna go raid now, right? So you guys will give yourselves shout outs while I set up this raid?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming right after this, continuing my Soul Cleanse Sunday stuff. Twitch.tv/skeleharpy. I do it all the time. I love Soul Cleanse Sunday. Other than that, I have got a 2.0 design coming out that I'll talk more about on my birthday on the 14th.
Ooh. Everyone else?
You can find me over at twitch.tv/zito. I'm debating if I'm gonna stream like later tonight. Probably like, I don't know, like 2 hours from now I might be streaming. I'm still I just updated Bout Cart. I haven't set a date for when we're actually gonna play it again, so that like the public can just play it whenever they want as long as they download the mod pack, which we get on stream all the time. But I have a couple of indie games I'd like to play, maybe just to like, you know, find something new to hyperfixate over for the course of the week. And if not, I'll just end up drawing, because I haven't done a draw stream in quite a while. So that's going to be me tonight, probably.
Anyone else?
You can find me on the social medias as either Hannah_Chapin, Hannah does VO, Hannah Chapin VA. There's voice acting or my name somewhere. My name's in all those. Just sometimes they have a little thing on the end of it. That's it.
And Gary?
No.
What if I frame you for the guy? What then?
Cuff me up, queen. Cuff me up.
So before the stream ends, right? Fuck that relationship call where it's like, do you need anything else after breaking up? Like, you want anything? You want like 5 off, some fentanyl? Like, what do you want? Like, it's like, don't do
Want
it.
some orange juice, dude? Like,
Yeah, like dude literally fucking just went, yeah, so why'd you call anyway? Like, fucking hell.
You know, it's like, I'm kind of busy. I'm trying to avoid dying and blame my daughter for my suicide. You need anything else? Like, come on, bro.
Yup.
Alright, Any last words before we all scatter?
No.
Toxic Yowie. Toxic Yowie. Toxic Yowie.